I'm gonna turn around really quick and go, "Why are you hiding behind me?"
She taps him on the shoulder. She goes, I'm smaller than you, love. You kind of like my shield?
So,
Oh God.
Kaz, you glance inside, and there should be enough light that the room looks empty. Looks like every other room that you've seen here. But in the middle of the room is an unadorned wooden stand that rests in the middle of it, a faintly glowing longsword stabbed into it. At the base of the stand lies
Like
what
a
might
skeleton
be the
Skeletal
skeletal remains of a hand amid stains of dried blood.
Ooh.
Everything else
What I
looks pretty
see,
empty.
what I see. I'm like, I could toss this torch in there and see what happens.
You could.
I have a feeling though that if we touch that sword,
with one
then
hand,
maybe.
like just one hand, there's no other bodily remains that you see up there.
Just
The hand.
I'm not moving forward. I'm just asking for.
I've got a better idea.
I can see my.
I'm gonna step forward, and I am going to throw a chakram at the sword.
At the sword. That's
Oh,
embedded in
I don't know what that is.
Chakram? You never watched like Xena?
Surrounded.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
Xena. Yeah.
Xena use the chakram.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Basically, like a big round boomerang.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, sure is. Okay, so are you aiming for the sword, or are you aiming for the wooden armor rest, the wooden armor stand that the sword is like stabbed into?
Let's go for the sword because I want it to bounce back to me. So
Sure. Okay. So you throw it at the sword.
It's going to knock it over and piss something
Hits
off.
the sword. The sword is stabbed in there. It kind of shifts a little bit in the wood, but stays there, and then it ricochets around and comes back to you.
and Bash pops his head out and catches it, and I give him a pat. Good boy, yes, wheels. And I just get kind of bashful and just silence myself and grab my chakram.
Are you alright? Are you alright, Uzunagi?
I
Yeah,
think,
I'm fine.
Good.
I think,
This is the thing that surprises you.
I think his
Right.
wolf likes to
Okay.
play fetch.
Fetch.
It would make sense that a wolf would like to play fetch, I suppose.
I'm going to take a step into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful what you game with your wolf, though, given the dangers of this.
Going to be looking around the room. Do I notice anything along the wall to the south there, and then the wall just down for me?
You
Forward,
see-
tap him on the shoulder, and give him
Give
guidance.
guidance. Sure. Yep. You see something might be down in that bottom corner, but you can't tell until the light floods the room a little more.
I mean, you do have your torch.
Oh, he has. Well, his torch is. I guess it gives him dim light, 30 feet of dim light, right? Or how much does the torch give?
Torch.
Of
Whereas for 1 hour providing
bright light.
in a bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
So
it's
40.
feet.
You can like kind of see like there's a path going down over there. He's not really sure what it is yet.
What's
Just
that
from
looking
one
around
step in.
behind one of the- that hallway?
I'm gonna be as I'm walking up. I'm gonna be looking around the walls to see if any openings. Are they just like
Yeah,
flat
sure. Where are you moving to?
towards the center?
Move your camera. There you go. Okay. Nothing yet. Yeah, maybe one more.
Do I? So what?
All right, nothing yet. Yeah. You want to move a little closer?
Oh, she likes the chew.
She does. Okay.
One second.
Where's the
Do
sword?
I notice anything?
It's in the center of the room. So you see, well, it looks like a dead end up there from what you can tell. But once you get to the middle of the room, you can start hearing maybe what sounds like the echoes of distant voices occasionally fill the room, emanating from like. And then you notice it sounds like it's coming from like the top of the room. And if you look up, you see maybe 10-inch long, 5-inch wide vents in the ceiling.
Everyone know, hey, there's vents in the ceiling. There is something above us.
You hear something, but it's really distorted and sounds far away. You're not sure where the voices are coming from.
I'm going to step in, and I am going to listen for the sounds to try to pinpoint the direction.
It sounds just like it's coming from, like, really far away. It sounds very distorted, you know, muffled. It definitely has like the rhythm of voices, maybe a bunch of voices, but you're not sure.
Wait. The only thing above us is the bar. Is that the bar?
I don't know. You did descend down about 100 feet to get down here.
I'm going to look at around the. Is it was a chair you said that?
It's
Is that what
a unadorned wooden armor stand, and in the middle of the room, and the long sword is stabbed into it, faintly glowing.
I'm look. See around the. Can I see anything around that? I'll get closer. Do I see anything around there? Anything trapped? Can I sense anything?
Do an investigation check.
They've been going like.
You see, you can tell that there's like some kind of like a.
I rolled 2 but
Yeah,
it's
you
20.
can tell there's some kind of like a magical sense with the sword itself. You don't see any traps or anything like that. All you see is a plain stand, and the hand is skeletal hand. Looking at it, it doesn't really look like a human. Maybe an orc, but laying there on the ground with dry blood. Looks like it came from the hand wound itself on the ground by it. Other than that, you don't notice anything distinct about it.
Tell the group, and I say, Harvester, is there any sense your arcane? Because this thing feels magical. And I explain about the orc in the hand and everything.
I
Seeing
don't have
arcane.
anything. I don't have anything today. Tomorrow I can.
I could
Pray
as
to
well.
her
I don't
guidance
have
for
anything
it.
prepared today, but I can, just, of my knowledge of the arcane arts, can I just, and he said it seems magical, is if I get a little closer, can I see arcane symbols that I would be able to identify and use my knowledge of?
There are no arcane symbols on it. It just has this weird aura to it.
So I was like creeping. I was like creeping in, and like I'm kind of like whatever. And then you're talking about taking a rest or something tomorrow. I'm like stopping and like stand right upright, and I look. I'm like, you want to go take a nap? Is that what you're telling me right now?
No.
No.
With arcane uses, magical uses, I can change the spells that I have available to me when I want to unnap, as it were.
Bell flingers.
Yes.
So I'm going to.
I'm gonna take my glaive and raise it up, Pete, and look up at the ceiling.
So to look at the vents.
To kind of get an idea of how high up the ceiling goes and if there's anything
Is it
lurking in the
still
shadows
10
up there. Or...
It's hard to say. The most rooms in this one, because it doesn't say any otherwise, every room is about as high as it is wide. So this one looks like it is about 30 feet high of the ceiling. If you raise your glaive high enough, you can see the top up there, and it looks like just some little vent shafts that are maybe have like a little a grate blocking them, so you can't really see what's beyond them.
So you're saying it could be 30 or 40 feet up?
I'm guessing we'll say it's 30 feet.
Because I'm 6. I'm
Yeah.
just a little over 6
Yep.
feet, and I have a
So-
7-foot glaive, so I can do
Yep,
like
so,
13
yep.
feet.
I'm saying you can see up there, but that's what I'm saying. It just looks like little vents that have something like a grate blocking it, so you couldn't really get through it.
So
Blocking it,
when
so-
you say vents, is it a flat ceiling? Like
Yep, that is
like
a flat ceiling, and right along the top there are 10-inch long, 5-inch wide vents with grates,
10-inch long vents.
and they are actually they're not along the top; they're actually in the ceiling itself.
So they're really small. So the whole grate is really tiny.
Yep.
Okay. And there's many of those?
Yes, all along the ceiling.
The ground looked like it has anything on it. It looks like just a bare ground. There's nothing. Like no.
I wanted to move up next to
Sand.
Paris, and so I would hear these voices to them that you were describing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Could I make a perception check to see if I can discern what they were saying?
You sure can. You're not getting higher than the 22 you already have.
Right.
No.
But 22.
Yeah, 22. Just again, can't really tell. It sounds like, you know, if you were like on stage and people in the audience were talking in like in low murmuring, you can't really tell what they're saying, but it sounds like voices in the distance.
Oh,
Okay.
memories.
I'm going to walk right up to the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Or I'm assuming it's here-ish.
Yeah, it's about there, right in the middle. So.
What?
And
I look like you think I should just pull it out?
You said it was magical, darling.
Yeah, but someone wants to buy magical things up there in the. Why not pull it out?
Alright. I don't think we can take hours in each room. So
Yeah.
if you think you
just-
can grab it and take it, do it, and we'll deal with the consequences after.
I like lick my fingers like I'm like,
Always.
you know, trying.
And if it's cursed, darling, I can remove the curse, so
Just
Perfect. So
take
you yank the
tomorrow.
fruit
You
out.
can.
Just take your
Oh, you
take
just
your own
yanked it
precautions.
Yank it out.
You just grab it and yank it out.
as soon as
Cool.
I said I could remove curses, and it cursed
As
them,
I'm saying, just take your own precautions.
he goes
He
clink.
grabbed. he just.
Okay.
Just
So the longsword just is easy to remove and comes straight out, shedding like a 10-foot radius of dim light.
Oh, looks like it's similar to
That
your
was,
question.
Oh, cool. Now I have one of these fancy little things.
See if you can put it down.
I'm like, of course I can put it down. And I
In
Like
some
in a
reason, you
video where
can't
I-
open your hand as you're holding it. Your hand just won't open.
Harvester. So,
That's not me. That's me laughing at
I
again.
know,
Sorry.
I know. But like, as like you say, see if you can
Yeah,
put it down,
no,
and he says,
I
can't put it.
wait, no, of
She
course I
looks
can
over
put it.
at Match and goes, "Have you
No.
encountered something like this before?"
Listen. I don't want to put it down. I want to hold it for a while. Okay, so
Are you
I think
sure?
that
Nothing wrong.
I think a blade that could potentially be magical left in a room
with a hat.
in it with a hand. I'm guessing they left the hand for a reason.
Ah, makes sense.
I added the longsword to your inventory there.
of course you did.
Can you sheath it? Do you have a sheath for a longsword?
I do not. Cursed longsword. I love getting cursed weapons. It's the
It's
best.
so fun.
Can you like? You don't have there's no sheath in the room, obviously.
Nope, that's why I was just stabbed into the wooden thing.
Can you take some cloth and see if you can wrap it around it and put it on your hip or something, or see if you can tuck it into your belt?
This is the worst.
Are
What are you doing?
Are you able to tuck it into your belt?
No, can't do that right now.
He tucks it into his belt, but when he tries to release his hand from it, he can't. His hand's stuck on the hilt.
I heard you.
Is that your right or left hand?
Did I grab with my right or my left?
I don't. Or would you have grabbed it with your dominant hand? I
Yeah,
imagine
probably.
most people would have.
I would have. Yes, I grabbed with my right hand.
Okay.
That's gonna make that my friend Kaz is going to make peeing very awkward. I turn around and I start walking out of the room.
It's also going to make combat really awkward because a longsword is not a weapon you can sneak attack with.
Not a finesse weapon.
I'd be more worried about peeing.
Okay.
So Harvester, I heard
Not till
you
tomorrow,
said you
darling.
can get rid of
Not
curse.
till tomorrow.
Not
What?
till tomorrow. I said I
That's
was able
information
to do
I
it, but not
need.
now. And you can
Okay.
hear, like, even though you can't see her face,
Hi, baby.
like, you can just hear the amusement in her voice.
How are you removing it?
Remember that nap time that we were
Harvester.
talking about? Remember that nap
Curtis,
we were talking
I was
about?
thinking, or
That makes sense.
yeah.
I was gonna say if restoration would take.
I could do
Perhaps-
restoration as well, but I don't have.
I could do that right. I could do restoration right now, but a minor form of restoration. But I don't think it'll actually work. It's not known for working on curses. It's
Did
more
you
for
have
poisons and such.
the materials for it?
For a lesser restoration,
Oh,
it does not require any
wasn't.
engineering.
Oh, gotcha. I haven't done one in a while, so.
This is going well.
Can't say that.
Yeah.
I'm just slowly
So
walking.
you guys gonna check out that little alcove, or are you guys gonna leave the room?
Sure. You know what? I'm gonna go to the alcoves. I'm like, what else? What else I got going on? What's in this corner?
All right,
Hey,
let's.
Since, fucking can't get any words.
Uzunagi, you might want to be careful what your what your wolf Vash picks up, or else it might be stuck in its mouth.
Well,
So
on the bright side, Bash isn't dumb enough to pick up a random sword.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
And well,
I just I don't even hear it.
if he or she
Well, he's
happened to pick up a rent,
corporal. Would it?
doesn't mean I don't. Magic works in mysterious ways, right?
that's true. Okay, so he's checking out, and in there, it seems like it's another secret door leading out into the hallway, maybe behind one of the reliefs. This one, it looks like there's two little peepholes in it too, similar to the one that you saw before.
The hand that was holding the sword does not look fresh, right?
Nope, it has dried blood on the ground. And
Okay.
It's a skeletal sword, like it's been there for a while.
Gotcha.
Look at this secret door too, so people know we're here.
Yeah, you want to push it open?
Why? I don't even push it.
Sure.
Open.
Okay. All right. So you're leaving the room. Let's go.
Can you
Why?
tell Harvester? Can you tell the hand if it was human or orc or elf? Or...
I believe has
I told-
this orc. It does look bigger than
It appeared orc.
Well, if we find an orc missing a hand, we know whose sword it belongs to.
All right. Where to next?
Might as well go south now.
There's so many options here.
We could go up to the T intersection. I think we stick with the direction we've already started going.
This is great. I'm just like walking out like I don't even care right now. Angry.
Hey,
Right. What can I see? I still have this torch in one hand. I have this sword in the other hand that's illuminating, and I'm kind of holding them both to either side of me. I'm like, what can I see on either side?
Okay, so she's close enough so you can see a little bit further down.
I got a torch.
Yeah, her torch is a little better.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see still like hallways going all the way down. You have to explore a little bit further to see where they lead.
As I'm walking, I'm going to head to the right, and I'm going to be looking for traps and using my sword as a little tool.
Oh, you don't
to
like
see
left
a
is
little
death?
better.
That's my favorite way to go.
Oh, wait. Kaz,
Oh.
weren't you holding a torch that whole time?
So you have a torch in
Yes,
one
my
hand.
torch.
Oh, it's true. You might have grabbed the sword
We're
with the
probably
left
carrying
hand
the
at that
torch.
point.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true.
True enough. Anyway,
That's beneficial.
it's in my left hand. It's in my left hand, so I can pee well. Anyway, let's keep walking down the hallway.
Okay, right.
Just
Don't
think
burn
of the
yourself if you want to.
Well,
Long
we're gonna have
sword.
to we're gonna have to bind your hands when you go to sleep, just so you don't cut your throats in the night.
Do I see any traps? As I'm walking, I'm really looking, I'm investigating, seeing if there's any traps on the ground.
Ah.
That's what I'm
I
doing.
did
Oh,
want
these
to,
are all ones.
Are you searching
Yeah.
twice?
The
Or?
next corner, every time he goes around a corner, I do want to tap him and give him guidance.
Yep, makes sense.
Also, while he goes ahead, I take my chalk and make a little arrow.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll another d4 on top of that, 'cause she give you guidance.
Wait, is guidance? You can just keep doing that. Is that?
That's a cantrip.
Cantrip, bro.
Nice.
18. You find nothing.
1. Why do you waste my guidance?
It can be a 1 to 4. It's not like it's in a monumental amount, so it's
You
good.
know.
I'm not gonna say it's a 1 to 4. It's
Sh-
one
sh-
better than nothing.
How
18
Yeah.
is a good DC.
She who grants the guidance does not bestow it upon fools.
I mean, I was just trying to help him because
I have great luck right now.
I would hope that he
as
finds the
I'm
holes
walking,
in the walls or the floors before we walk on them.
is there when you're saying check twice, what is that? What do you mean, like
Just double
checking?
check.
I was saying double check as in search twice. Take the
Because
time
he
to search.
did earlier say like maybe you should check and double check. So I think that's what he's
What do you mean?
referring to.
Two investigations? Yep. So
No, you
It-
just
it-
take
it-
you take a little bit longer time instead of a moment's glance. You take your time and
If you,
Yeah,
if
but
you want to
that's what-
proceed forward moving at a much slower pace, then you can get like
I'm
an advantage.
investigating as I'm going, right? And I don't.
Well, how long does each check take?
Well, a roll check would take an action. I would say.
Well, yeah. So normally if you are moving, you move half of your normal pace if you're investigating at a slow pace. So he could be moving, 15
feet.
15 feet then. As
Yeah.
you're going on. Yeah. So that's-
Should I do that investigation check?
no, you can move a little further. We'll say the first part was clear.
That's
Go again.
15.
Roll again.
Are you guys staying pace? I'm keeping like 10.
I'm going
extra
to
5
feet.
mark this other corner
Wow.
with the chalk with a small X. I'm going to use arrows and X's for X's not.
Okay, not gone.
used
Yep,
here.
cool. You are fairly positive there's nothing in this hallway.
Seems to be good, guys. Here's another 15 feet.
You don't
Right,
need to do
roll.
another check. You're pretty sure that the whole hallway's clear with that roll.
He's basically yeah. I mean,
Okay.
how do you want to describe it?
We're at the end of the hallway. I got a torch and a sword that lights shit up. Okay.
I suppose you don't need the torch.
You could pass it back to Izanagi.
Yes, I'll give the torch back to Izanagi.
Yeah, so you can actually get a hold of a usable weapon when the time comes.
I mean, you could use the sword.
Okay,
but-
so as you enter in the end of the hallway, you see a little alcove that looks like there's a door there, and another hallway extending out.
Okay, I head up over towards the door. Do I see any markings or anything like that? Do I see any traps?
Looks like a pretty nondescript door. You want to check the traps?
I do, sir.
When in doubt, always check the trap.
I'm going to do it. I'm just going to assume that she gave you guidance since she said she's been doing it. And you find nothing. Door looks pretty safe.
There's my extra roll, too. Better than a 1. Okay, is there any locking mechanism on this door?
Doesn't look like it. Would you like to open it?
This door here I can open. What would you guys like to do? I mean, I got this sword to protect me.
Could further investigate or just go straight in here?
Would you guys like me to go? Would you guys like to go in the room, or would you like to keep investigating?
I am putting these markings, by the way, in chalk on
Go
foot
ahead and
level,
search the door.
not invisible.
And go ahead. Let's go ahead and.
He already investigated it, so it looks fine.
Yeah, I did. Do the investigation.
We're hoping he's right. Yep.
Okay, I got 21, so it's a. Okay, so I'm going to slowly open the door this time.
Okay. So,
Start.
you walk in. It's a pretty big room. You can't see exactly how big it is yet until the more light source enters the room. But you see what it looks like. Those giant stone pillars in the middle of the room that have like statues on top of it. Can't really tell exactly where they are from where you
So
are.
they're not columns, they're just.
They are stone plinths in the middle of the room, and they have statues standing atop them.
Alright.
Explain what I see. I just want to go into the.
I mean, well, you're not going to be able to see much until I can get in there.
Any room is as good as any right now. We don't know exactly where we're going.
Yep. Whatever
Okay.
you guys want to do.
Step into the room to give
Okay.
let my companions come in behind me.
Yep,
I'll
nothing
step
happens
right
yet.
inside.
Okay. So you come inside, you can start seeing a little bit more clearly now once the it's in there. That it looks like they are, hold on, it's what, 30 and 30 or 60 and 60 for your thing? I think 30 and 30, right?
It was 30 and 30, yeah, and a torch is 40.
Okay, so you basically see the whole thing, most of it, and a little bit that way. They are statues of what looks like 6-foot-tall male Waterdhavian nobles, clad in decorative plate armor on all of the pillars.
Moving out of the way.
Otherwise, the room looks a little nondescript.
I kind of peek
You
around.
can see something laying at the base of the middle statue, but you're not sure what.
I mentioned that I see something at the base of the statue, and I peek around the corner.
Looks like it might be bones.
It's something that we shouldn't touch, I believe. There's bones.
I mean, there's
Your
a
bones are
50-50
back.
chance that it could be something bad.
And I look at my hand, and I look back at her.
I mean,
Probably
you
bad.
were the one that touched the magical thing.
We just need to figure stuff out.
So I told
Anyway,
you,
I'm
we
playing
can
Dodge
take care of
Room.
it tomorrow. I promise.
Yeah. Okay, what's around this corner here? Since I've been looking around this corner.
Looks like a hallway leading to the right. You're not sure what's down there though.
There's a corridor here, guys, and just goes around and behind just goes around a corner there to the right, so can't really see very much.
So there's a corridor to the left as well.
Yep, looks like it ends as you get closer.
So, Kaz, I do have a crowbar.
Do I try to pry it out of his hand?
I think
I mean,
think it's
I
gonna
don't
work.
think that's
You can if
quite
you want.
how it works.
Give it a shot.
it's up to you.
That's okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Quite
He
frankly,
likes having the
because-
sword in his hand.
Crowbar
Because
as well.
of the state of the hand in the room before, I believe that it would work, but I think it would break the bones of his hand in the process, and I don't think that's what
Yeah,
what
who knows?
Kaz wants.
It's also
Hey.
quite possible that you both end up with your hands stuck to it.
I mean, it's that or I could pee on it. I mean, those are kind of the options that I have right now to help you.
Another option. I like the option of waiting for them to remove this curse.
But if we try the crowbar and it works,
I mean,
then
I
it'd be
feel
great.
it's gonna work. Anyway,
Bash says it'll work. He's magical. He's like, it could work. Why not give it a try? I mean,
this
Why don't we
first
wait-
sword
why
do
don't-
I,
why-
like,
why-
recognize
So
the-
Why don't we wait
you
for
look
one
at
and
it,
go to rest?
it it just looks like a noble.
Is there a
there
plaque or
is
anything?
there's like a
small little
something.
plaque?
There's a little plaque on the bottom of it if you want to go up and read it. Looks like there might be one on all of them.
Yeah, I figured maybe they would have some type of inscription or something. Yeah, I mean, I
You want to
just
go check it out?
walk up and read it.
Okay, you walk up and you looking at it. You can kind of make out the name Elidron, but you're not sure because it was crossed out in chalk, and beneath it was written in. Does anybody know Goblin?
I don't know what this is.
I do not read Goblin.
What did you say the name was? A login?
Goblin.
Elindron. I can type it out for you, but underneath it in chalk was another name written that you can't really decipher.
Can it was in chocolate.
It was chalk.
Can I at least write down what it looks like? As to best of my ability.
Sure. You write down some random symbols in Goblin, so maybe if you figure out later
So
you
maybe
can
if I find
decipher.
someone
Yep.
that speaks it.
You want to go check out the next one? In front of the other one, as you're closer now, it looks like a skeleton there with what appears to be maybe a staff that was broken in half.
a skeleton humanoid in size at least.
Humanoid inside, maybe a little
Medium.
bigger than a standard humanoid, but yeah, it's a medium humanoid.
A staff that's broken.
Yep, the staff is broken.
I'm not going to
Where's
touch
this?
it.
Where's the skeleton?
It's in front of the middle
It's
pillar.
Over.
On the right side or at the bottom?
No, over.
It'll be on the right side. That's where like they're facing, like out. They're looking towards the east.
I will not gently kick the skeleton with my foot.
Not
Okay.
gently.
So the skeleton just goes flying. You kick the skull. The skull smashes into the other pillar, just like shatters into a million pieces. The pieces of the staff go flying in, one to the left, one to the right. And that's it. Nothing else happens.
Okay. I will always be checking to make sure
Good,
the
good.
undead not permeate this area.
If you look in the center statue, I'll write the name down that is on that one. But again, it is crossed out in chalk and has a goblin name written below it.
Okay. And I will, to the best of my ability, then write the symbols.
Yep. Checking out the north one.
I'm gonna use briefly. I'm gonna use the head of my glaive to sift through the remains of the bones to see if there's anything else like jewelry or anything along those lines.
Don't touch the staff yet, Potions.
Nope. It looks like the
staff
skeleton.
is fine.
Yeah, looks like the skeleton has nothing on it. The only belongings that it had left with it, other than a few tattered pieces of clothes, are the staff.
Okay. It
The
goes
staff
to
went
the last
like
one.
the pieces went flying, right? You said of the staff or no? Or
Yeah, when you kicked it, like one piece like flew to the west, one flew to like the
It
northeast-ish.
was like just the whole thing's there, but it's broken in half.
It was
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
already broken.
It was a
I
full
thought it
staff
was
just
just
broken
a
in half.
half of a broken piece.
No, it's a full staff. It was just broken in half though. That's the name you see at the bottom of that one.
Okay.
The rest of you can feel free to continue searching the room at
Can
the same
I
time if you
look
want
at
to
the
cover more
staff
ground.
And,
You gotta pick it up?
Determine not to touch it, but perceive as into an arcane nature. Since it is a staff, it might just be a walk of the staff.
Looking at it, you're not really sure if it has any magic to it or not.
Is there symbols?
There are not.
There are not. I wish I had.
I think you have a cantrip that can repair
Curse?
things.
Yeah,
I do actually. Yes. And I use the end of my staff to kind of adjust them together.
You're taking your staff to push them back together, try and push them back.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
then,
you do. If it after a little work, you kind of get them so they're like roughly like touching again.
well, I can flip over my raven half and use that more
Sure.
of a scooping
Yep.
mechanism and everything. So I lean down and make a small mark in the air of arcane nature and touch the points that are broken and cast mending.
Okay. So
Just to be clear on something, when you say you're doing that, because I have some knowledge of casting,
Uh-huh.
are you using arcane magic or are you praying?
It's arcane magic, transmutation.
So when she uses that and as soon as it gets fixed together, you hear a blaring sound. Help! Thief! Criminal! And then it looks like the magic from the staff just dissipates and it falls back to the ground. As you look around, confused, oddly enough, it almost seems like the magical light coming from her torch dims down a little bit, and you hear like voices coming from all around you, along with what appears like 11 shadowy figures appearing above you. Halt! Rumbles the voice from the dark.
I'm pulling out my sword and my shield right now.
The torchlight sputters in the chamber, and the silhouette of 11 figures, yellow fangs gleam with red grime. You stand in the dreaded crypts of the Countess Haria herself, and our master shall have her do, you cattle. Choose now, gold or blood, lest you be damned like us. And then all the figures disappear and the light returns to the room.
The figures, did they look shadowy?
They looked shadowy. You couldn't really. It looked like they had like maybe like long cloaks, and you couldn't really see what was on the bottom of their feet. But you could make out like the faces a little bit. They were kind of pale, and you could see like fangs that looked maybe a little yellowish.
When I
coming
saw
from
that,
them
when
as
I
they're
cast
smiling.
Eyes of the Grave.
Yeah, you could totally cast Eyes of the Grave while you saw that. You don't
Since
sense
it
any
is
undead.
instantaneous. They were not undead.
Yep, you don't sense any undead.
Is there anyone
you see
still
her
here,
eyes
or do you
flash
think
red.
that was a leftover an illusion?
I think, and I looked down at the staff, and I was like, "It's obviously the sound seemed like it came from the room, or the staff itself."
It doesn't sound like it came from the staff. It sounded like it was echoing from every exit of the room. You weren't sure where it was coming from because of the nature of being underground. The echoes were coming from everywhere.
This is a fairly large staff, like a walking staff type thing.
Yep, but yeah, when you cast it, it rose up a little bit, glowing, and yelled, and then it just dropped back down.
Well,
And-
I'm definitely. I'm going to touch it again.
Well, it feels cold now, as if whatever magic was in it might have already left it.
Well, I'm going to. She's going to pick it up and
Sure.
put it tuck it into the part of her bag so it can hold it, just to check it out later. And if it was like a one-time use magic thing, obviously she'll just drop it later.
Sure, there you go. Just not the quarterstaff.
I'm wondering if that was a leftover message.
It doesn't feel like the magic that was there before is there anymore, so I think it might have been a temporary thing, like once activated it's dissipated magic. I'm not sure until tomorrow
Right.
when I can investigate that further. But
Okay.
But do you think a threat is nigh right now, or do you think that was like an illusion or some sort of
I mean, does it
ghostly
seem like
image of
they
something
said
that
gold
happened
to
before?
blood? So is there
Right.
any discerning like dish or like place to lay an offering?
Does not look like there's anything in this room.
No, I think there might have been almost a glimpse of what happened here at one point. But we won't know until we try to leave the room now, will we?
Indeed.
What do you see over there, Usanagi?
I don't really see anything.
Oh, you're
I'm
not
gonna-
just standing there? You're not going to be looking around?
There's no wall. There's no wall there, right? Like over
There is. I said it revealed.
Oh, there's a wall. Oh, there's a wall. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sniffing around with Bash and just kind of keeping a journal eye out. But as far as I know, I haven't seen anything really going on. But I'm gonna start exploring down through this tunnel here.
Was there a name for the second one that
It
you found?
was Run Run
Yep, those are all the
Yeah,
names that were
spelled
there. I
out
put on the
in
D&D
the
chat.
document.
Was that one crossed out in chalk as well?
Yeah, they're all crossed out in chalk and have some type of symbols underneath it.
She's just excited. So, what are you seeing over there, Izanagi?
It looks like there's a door, but I'm gonna do a perception or an investigation check.
You do a perception, yep. And Soken Vash.
Perception is visual,
Oh.
investigation is touching.
Whoop, there you go. So you're pretty, you look around. All you see these two doors. You don't really see anything that's going around. Vash, if you want to roll again for a advantage, it gets advantage if it's listening and sniffing. All right.
Boom, baby.
Vash speaks to you in your mind, saying that it hears very faint voices coming from the northern door, but it smells it smells like dirty humans coming from both doors.
Oof. I'm going to come back down this way a little bit, and I'm going to yell to everybody and
Yell?
say,
All right.
"Hey guys, there's something over here."
I got to see everything was already pretty loud.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the freaking shout
yeah.
out.
I was. It's kind of pointless now not to
Yep.
yell. You know?
Yep, you're right.
So,
What's something Usanagi? What do you mean?
people, voices, smells, potentially human.
All right, so you guys gotta go. Kaz, what's up?
Having stuff.
Are you just standing by the door over there, not moving at all? Or you wanted to do something?
Well, I was looking at it.
All right. Door doesn't look like it's trapped at all. So if you want to go through it, you can. If you want to split up the party, you can.
No. I will follow
Abby's
the group.
watching and she's commenting like.
I'm
to
actually looking over my
Okay.
shoulder at Kaz.
Oh, did you link her?
It's fun.
Okay, so you guys, as you look down, you kind of see what he was mentioning, a little hallway. You can see the one door right now from where you're looking.
For sure.
Can any of you else hear what he heard?
Not from where you are right now, but maybe if somebody wants to go up to the door and listen closely, you might be able to see if you can hear it. Okay, give me a perception check. Yeah, you
It's all I
can't.
can get. It's all I can
Yeah.
get.
Guidance?
Heard.
You can't really hear anything.
He said it doesn't come from the north, but I hear nothing.
Harvester, perhaps you should use your ears.
As soon as she enters the hallway, she can immediately start hearing very faint voices coming from the north.
I do hear voices coming from the north. Is it in common?
It is. You're not really sure what it is, but you can tell. You can like hear like a word here and there, like oh and this and oh haha. You hear some laughing, maybe.
I hear the laughter. Definitely calming. But,
Perhaps we should go up and introduce ourselves then.
I check the door for trappers.
There's no traps.
There's no traps. I need to check, so I'm gonna slowly open it and see. Can I stealth at all as I'm opening the door?
Looks like it's a small corridor with another door.
You could use this as a pinch point if there's a lot of them.
I'm gonna go over to the other door, and I am going to investigate the door for traps or anything else I see.
Sure. You can go ahead and do a investigation check. You don't find anything.
All right, then I will open the door.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't like when you say "oh boy." That's another door.
So, you open the door. As soon as you open the door, you see, at first you see some 8 bedrolls are spread out on the floor. 2 battered and rusty oil lanterns are also on the floor like the chamber. But also, you open the door and 6 sets of eyes spin around and see you. All of them are dressed in gothic-looking clothing with cloaks on their face and the pale face with the fangs. They look at you and they're like, oh, intruder! And they hiss at you. And let's all roll initiative.
oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Hold on, that did not. Why is it only...
Buttons.
I didn't play so long. Okay, 5. There we go. Oh, which one is this? 1, 2, 4. Where's 3?
So this longsword, I can't use as an offhand weapon, can I?
You actually cannot. Yep, you can only make 1 attack right now since you're not using 2 light weapons. Actually, no, you have dual wielder, right? You don't have to have light weapons to do that, so you can attack with that.
I can. Probably just pull out my weapon. I thought it had to be a finesse weapon, so I was kind of worried about it.
All right.
They're really big.
Yeah, I'll adjust size.
I was like,
That's what she said.
So they look like humans with fangs?
They do. I know it says bandit, but They are humans. They are dressed in gothic clothing. They have like slick back hair. They have like it looks like yellowed fangs and everything. And they all like turned and hissed at you as he walked in. I guess he didn't walk in as he opened the door. And Kaz is up first.
Guess what's fun? 5, 10, 15, 20.
I think we just answered whether that was a memory or a faded message or not.
4 clicks to get that figured out. And I'm like, hey! I pull out my sword. And you see a faint green glow. Faint, very faint.
The other sword that's not attached to your hand is
Correct. And am I getting sneak attack damage? 'Cause I'm going first.
You don't get sneak attack because you're going first. What you do is you get sneak attack because you are a swashbuckler. So you do not need to have anybody within. You don't get advantage, but you will be able to sneak attack because that is what being a swashbuckler does. He doesn't require.
And I'll pull some swashes. Hello.
Got him.
And
Does he look different? Or does he look the same as the others? Just like a human
He does look the same as the others. He looks he actually looks like, I don't know, a lot nicer than the other ones. Everyone else, the clothing might look a little like dirty or ripped or it doesn't look. His looks like pristine. Ooh. So what happened? How do you just flew in there? Describe it.
there, and I, as I'm coming in, I just fluidly like pull my sword out, like basically, so it's like the blade's underneath my hand, so I'm like pulling it upwards, and I just slash with it as I'm coming through with my right hand, just kind of slashing at him. I can't do what I want to do, but just so I know, my offhand attack counts as an offhand attack, then I can actually leave. Is that how that works with swashbuckling?
Swashbuckler, all you have to do for Swashbuckler is if you attack something, it doesn't even have to hit. If you attack something, they cannot make opportunity attacks against you.
Right. So I can still do my offhand attack, and then I can.
You still can, but you don't need to disengage because he can't make opportunity attacks against you. So you can attack with your offhand, but you won't be able to make a cunning action because that your offhand attack is your bonus action.
Hey Pete, these guys still look huge. Are they large, or are you gonna resize them?
I did resize them, at least on my screen. I'm actually probably more zoomed in.
Yeah.
They look enormous on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
Zoom in.
Maybe I just have to zoom.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. It's fixed.
Yeah,
Once I
it's
zoom
weird.
in,
Yep, it's weird how they work when.
Yep.
So I can't really do an offhand attack. I should just attack and then leave.
You can do an offhand attack. He cannot hit you. He can't hit you with any opportunity attacks, as I already mentioned. So your only choice right now is hit him again with your offhand, or walk out and do a cunning action.
So I do. What's this sword? What do I got on this? Great.
Let's see. Is it in your? It might have to be. Has to be identified to show up. Oh, it is. Is it not in your Curse Longsword? Yeah, it's in your action. So.
Look at that.
But yeah, it's much low. Since it's not a finesse weapon, you have to use strength for it. So that's why it has much lower stats.
Buy this one. Okay.
And you miss.
So I'm going to take a step back. Can I? Wait. Did he move or something?
No. What are you talking about?
Sorry, when I zoomed in, it looked like Izanagi was like in a spot where I was gonna go, and I'm like,
I was right in between them, so not in an actual square. So I moved it over, depending on what side of me was in the square.
So to screw me. Okay. I can go there.
Yep, you sure can.
Can't go to the spot I wanted to. Okay.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah. Okay. I am done my turn.
Okay.
The box. Sorry, that's the way things
That looks like combat didn't start.
go. Oh yeah, it looks quick.
There we go. Okay, doppelgangers.
Great, this is gonna be great. Gonna probably die.
All right. He's going to. You hit him really hard, so you messed up his clothing. He looks very upset. Like, oh no, my beautiful outfit! And he just comes charging at you. And he's gonna attack you a couple times. With a miss, he has multi-attack, so he'll attack again. Oh, a nice hit there. For 9. And that's his turn. He's just using his hand, so he comes up and swipes at you with what looks like his claw, long nails, and you faint to the side for the first one, but he gets you a nice scratch across your chest with the second one, finding the perfect parts in between your leather armor where he gets in there.
I like to use uncanny dodge and take half damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Is uncanny dodge? You can have that at level 5, yeah.
Yes,
You
yes,
can do whatever you
yes.
want, sure.
Yes.
Yep, that's your reaction.
Yes, my reaction. I should have maybe waited, but it's fine. Stage me now.
So it's always half rounded down. So it's 9, so it's going to round down to 4. So you only take 4 damage.
Can I adjust that myself? I don't
Yeah,
think I
you
can.
just go adjust it on your wound from 9 to 4.
I can do that on my character sheet.
Yes, on your character sheet where it says wound, WND, that is damage taken. All right, Vash, you're up next.
All right. I am able to move like that, right?
You sure can.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to do that, and Vash is going to attack.
So I don't know if you know, if you hold down Control and you click on the target either in the combat tracker or its icon, it will then target it. So that way, all you have to do is double click on your abilities to activate it. You don't have to drag them or anything. And Vash has. You can roll again to fish for a crit if you want. Vash has pack tactics, and since Kaz is within 5 feet, you'll get advantage. So you already have the hit. So this is just seeing if you're gonna roll a crit. If you want to just roll the attack.
Okay.
Again. All right, you did. So yep, you can roll damage. Nice hit.
Good dog.
So
Good
Cat,
roll.
yep. So Vash just jumps in there really quick and dives up at the thing and grabs onto its shoulder really hard, sinking in there deep before he's able to grab his fur on his head and just pull him off. The Raven's turn if you want to do something. It's in the middle of the wall right now for some reason.
I just had it off to the side. But yeah, I'd like.
I guess the Raven matches your initiative actually.
I thought, yeah, it matched. I tried to change its initiative.
I should have had a 1.
So never mind then.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Bandit's
Bandit.
turn.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck.
Oh yeah. So Bandit's gonna run up next to Doppelganger.
Some tea.
So also target Kaz. So he runs up. This weird looking vampire runs up and actually pulls out a scimitar. Interesting choice for a vampire. And he swings at you and he completely whiffs as you able to duck under his blade. So then all the other bandits are gonna go. This one will run up here.
To my mouth.
Target Vash. Yeah, that's my mouth. Roll and miss. So, 3 does the same thing. Misses again. Vash just they're so confused. They've never seen a spiritual animal before, so as it's moving around and leaving wispiness, it's hard for them to find a hit on it, and they miss. These two are just gonna move down under there since they can't really get to anybody. Oh, actually, they have crossbows, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They do. So Bandit 4 is gonna shoot at Kaz. And he, like, the bowstring just breaks off and the arrow just flies off at the ceiling and falls to the ground. And Bandit 5 is going to take a shot at Vash. And also misses. These guys are not very impressive right now. It's hard to say.
Like lie rolls.
The dice don't lie.
Alright, so Harvester moves over here and commands her Raven to go into the fray. And
Nevermore.
Now,
well, actually,
yeah, she'll probably, well, she can fly over some of them. Just make sure she's not going to get any opportunity attacks where she's going.
yeah, but she can't occupy a space if there's someone there.
She can fly over them. That room is 20 feet high.
Oh.
So as long as she goes
So,
up when she
yeah.
starts going in there, she can actually probably go out of reach of them before she comes back down.
Okay, so I do want her to be in the middle above the main one that looks nicer, but up in the air.
Okay, yeah, you can just leave it there and we'll just say it's like 5 feet above the middle guy.
Alright, and there I would be able to see the nicer one, right?
Yeah, you can see them.
I'd like to cast Toll the Dead on him,
Sure.
and that is a... Oh, I didn't do this up. A Wisdom saving throw, and my DC would be...
He fails.
Okay. So, 1 by 12. Because he was already damaged. Okay. That's not. No, it's not gonna let me. I'll just roll it. 11
Yeah.
points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. Didn't let you damage him? Why?
Because it doesn't
Didn't
have
look like-
an actual cooldown for that for some reason. Oh, yes, it does. Never mind. That was-
Yeah, you gotta do a little magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Probably could have made him force his saving throw too, which is fine.
Yeah,
But,
the DC is 15.
Yep.
Feature
Yeah,
over.
he failed. So, okay, he takes 11 damage. That's gonna be... Oh, let's do this. Does this work? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that is it. I am staying where I am.
Izanagi.
All right. Let's see.
So you can't really, from that angle, hit anybody with your sword except for the bandit around the corner, which is fine. As far, there's no like penalty for attacking around corners for me.
I can throw my chakrams too. I
You
think.
can,
right?
you can. It's just you're more than welcome to do so as well. Just the sword will probably do more damage. But if you would rather
Okay.
hit the bandit, the main guy we've been damaging and try and kill him, then yeah, shotgun would be a good idea.
Okay. The doppelganger's dead, right?
He is not.
No,
Oh, he's not dead.
heavily wounded.
Gotcha.
He's not
Here is what I well. All right. Here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a chakram at the doppelganger.
Uh-huh.
That works.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you get advantage on it, but yeah, you killed him.
And I am going to use my extra attack trait.
Yep.
Oh well. First, I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch back to my sword.
Well, so you don't have to use your bonus action for doing that.
Oh,
you just
sweet.
you have a what's called an interaction, and you can just use that to pull out your weapon.
Gotcha. Well, then I am going to pull out my weapon, and I'm going to attack the bandit here with Tosugu no Tsurugi.
You have bandit 1 targeted. He's kind of out of range, but you can target bandit 2.
Two. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Ooh, that's some good rolls. How's it feel, Cody?
It feels good for once. Holy shit.
Yes. Boom. So, what fighting style did you take?
I took.
Because it doesn't say if you look. You have to have known.
Oh, great weapon master.
Great weapon fighting. Yeah.
Yeah,
That means you can re-roll 1s and 2s. So you can re-roll that 1 to see if you can get some more damage in there.
What is it? What are you wielding, by the way? Is it
It is a two-handed katana.
katana? Okay.
So like a Nodachi,
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
an extra 3 damage. Yep.
4 damage.
It changes the 1 to a 4, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
extra three.
So it'd be an
Gotcha.
extra 3, right?
Yep.
So 12 damage total.
So he is dead.
Nice.
You have slain him.
Nice. And I will end my turn.
Move to the.
Oh, no.
Yeah. If,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
You
Doesn't
know what?
matter.
You know what? I will move.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll move back 2 spaces,
sure.
and I will end my turn. Which I'm trying to remember how to do it on this
I got
one.
you.
Oh.
It'll be the little down arrow there.
Oh, okay. There it is. I see.
I actually took that little thing and I dragged it down to my hotbar, so I can just click 1 and it ends turn every time. It's pretty handy.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Bastion.
Bastion will move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What?
Deftly wielding his glaive around Vosh and Kaz
Yeah.
in order not to hit them. You said I won't, like, I don't get they don't get covered from, if I want to
Nope.
target Bandit 3, for example. Okay.
Yep, you sure can.
I will start with Bandit 3. And I'm going to attack him. Oops, hang on a second. I will use a first level spell to smite.
Alright.
That's an extra 2d8, right?
It is.
So I'll roll this and I'll add it on. I'm going to re-roll that because I have great weapon fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
How do you want to just re-roll the 10 feet and then you'll add the
Yeah, that's fine.
extra damage? Okay.
Extra 4.
Yep. Extra 4. I will... Smite doesn't cost anything to use, right? Oh, I mean, I know it takes
This
spell
takes,
slot,
yep, this takes a spell slot.
but it doesn't take a bonus action or anything like that. Okay.
Nope. You can
So
do that
I
every
will
time.
use... I'm going to use my polearm mastery ability to attack with the other end of my polearm.
Okay, so you're not smiting?
Huh? I did smite.
Okay, you didn't roll that 2 extra d8 with it.
You only roll one.
Oh, I rolled... Right. You're right, my bad.
Okay,
7
he is dead.
Okay. In that case, I will use my Great Weapon Master to essentially cleave into Bandit number 1.
Yep.
Why did it give me advantage?
Weird. We're gonna take the first one every time something like that happens, so it's a hit.
Yeah, why did it... I didn't click advantage.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was advantage because it wouldn't have been 2 separate rolls if that happened. It would have showed 1 and it would have shown which one dropped. So I don't
Maybe
know why it did
double
2
click
separate attacks,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't have... I don't know. That's weird. So that hit?
yep, it did hit. And that one's a d4.
Assuming it's a d4 plus strength, right?
Yep, it is. It uses the same ability modifier. 7 damage to 1.
Now I will use my second attack
Yep.
to attack him again.
Got him.
So
And
one.
he is dead.
Okay.
So you like just come barreling down the hallway to this entrance and just see the battle going on, and you just like come in from above and just like stab this first bandit like right in the throat, rip the thing out, and spin your glaive around and smack the next guy in the head, like staggering him so he's like confused, and then as it spins back around, you stab him right again, like right in the chest, and down 2 in seconds.
It's Mom. It's Daddy's.
Yeah, well, this is Kyrie's.
No.
Okay. Don't Dave.
In a second,
Is that
I'm
anything
gonna
else?
end everything.
Thanks.
Hang on a second. I may have messed up.
These 4 people are all dead.
Yeah, you fucked them up pretty hard.
No, I may have screwed something up. Hang on, I'm looking to double check something. Sorry, I'm getting used to. I haven't played fighters in fucking D&D ever, or fighting melee classes.
Hi.
Okay, did screw something up. The cleave and the great weapon master,
Hi, Daddy.
the polearm master, are both bonus actions.
Hello, Daddy.
Yeah, so well, yeah, but you didn't do both of them, so
Okay,
you took your you got 2 attacks because you're level 5, so you have multi attack on a paladin. So you get 2
Right,
regular attacks
but-
anyways. But you only took 1 bonus action with the butt of the polearm. So yeah, you didn't get a second attack with your great weapon master.
Oh, you're just
ability.
saying okay. You're just saying I took my second attack. I got you. I got you.
You already took. So you took your second
Yep.
attack for multi attack. So
Okay.
it would have been better if you used your great weapon master bonus attack to attack, but you still got the job done.
Okay. And then I can't step around this corner, can I? Or can I?
No.
Over the dead person?
You could. I don't. But you don't have the movement for it. I'm pretty sure you're at. Like if you take a second diagonal, it would have put you over, and especially going through rough terrain.
Right. A second diagonal definitely would have put me over. You're right.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
could have,
hold
but
on.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
I also don't know if my armor makes me slower. It didn't add it in as
It
making
does.
me
It does
slower.
not. Kaz.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that helped you out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna there's all these bodies. I don't really know what to do.
Quick question:
Yeah.
Do these guys actually look like undead? I'm an undead hunter. I just
They
wanna know if
do not.
not?
The
Okay.
guy in the middle, he looked actually very it was very believable that he was one to the untrained eye, but you would have known better. The other ones, as you got closer to them and as light flooded the room, it looked like poor, not poor. Actually, it looked like pretty good costumes, but costumes they were and makeup on the face.
Have they like filed their teeth or something, or are they just?
It does not appear to be like real teeth that they are wearing.
Okay.
Under that bandit, I don't know what to do.
Like,
Why
take
would
vampire
anyone-
teeth from the Halloween store?
Why would anyone want to pose as the undead? You will pay their price for such a shameful act.
You can see, like, as all this stuff happening, because it's happening so quick, those two are standing with the swords, but they're, like, looking a little skittish, like, oh, God!
Like, they literally, like, in seconds, it was just like,
Yep.
like, freaking magical, like, freaking, like, ringing going on and slashing and all this stuff.
Fortunate. Alright, I rolled too many times. I double clicked. I don't know why. The first one?
You have top doppelganger targeted, and he's dead, so you might want to target somebody else.
Is he? Oh, because
Oh, yeah.
that's why I gave you advantage because
Because
he's a melee with him with the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah, well, you want to get advantage, but he would get a... I see it roll twice
advantage.
instinct. They
Yeah,
don't,
well,
they just get sneak attack.
No, I thought rogues get advantage when a target's in melee with.
No. They just
Oh.
are.
He doesn't need
A
it.
normal rogue
A normal rogue,
needs
yeah.
to have somebody essentially flanking to get sneak
Get sneak
attack.
I got that.
But as a swashbuckler, you don't need that. So
Right.
So,
I'm just wondering why I gave it.
I don't
Well,
know.
my ravens.
you attack. Whoa! What are you doing? You don't just get to keep rolling because you messed up. That first 2 is your attack roll.
I don't know. I couldn't tell. So sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry. Then never mind.
You rolled, yeah. You rolled once and you missed. Your second one, however, I'm sorry. Your second one was your offhand. Yeah, so you don't get sneak attack with that because you missed.
No. I didn't roll with my. So none of this stuff counts. Just door. My main hand's done. My main hand's done. I'm gonna roll with my cursed sword, right?
No, the second one was
Your second one, you rolled twice, and I can
offhand
take
is that
I can take your
sword.
second one
Yeah.
if you want, or it's fine. You can re-roll
Well,
it if you want. But-
It's 11. Yeah, look, I'm just gonna re-roll because it's too many things.
Okay, we're taking.
And
we're
why
taking,
is it
we're
doing
taking the
that?
first one again?
I have to double click in the box, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm double clicking on the weapon attack on my character sheet.
Yeah. Do you have advantage
Yeah.
checked off in the bottom left? The advantage button.
Nope.
Check.
Okay. Well, on that hit, I don't know which was the.
It was
Which was well, the difference is it's a 10 and a
was
9, right? The 9 is a
Nine.
miss. So you
10
had
is a hit.
an exact hit there. So
I'm just gonna.
But
I'm
it's
gonna.
fine.
do-
We'll,
I'm just
we'll,
gonna
we'll
drop-
let it slide because
I'm
it's just
gonna
like
let it. I'm not gonna let it. I killed him with it too.
you did not because you applied previous damage to him already from your sneak attack.
Oh, okay. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm like,
So
no.
I'll fix it. It's a 2.
Okay.
Be more
It's
careful
2.
next time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Add 20.
Yep. So he's still alive. He took the 2.
I'm going to take.
You did swing. Yep. So you can move without getting opportunity attacks.
Do this. And then,
All right. It's Vash's turn.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna move, and that's 20. Oh damn it! I can't move now.
that always it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but-
don't ever when you're
Oh,
moving your characters and you're moving them one at a time, don't move them and like stop them on top of something else. Just
Gotcha.
move past them.
I think it's also to show you the route, but yeah.
Yeah, it was 20, 30, and then 40. He can move 50.
Yeah,
So.
he moved plenty. Yeah,
Yep. And I'm going to attack Bandit.
and a 5. Yep. So you do not get pack tactics on this because nobody's close by.
My raven is.
Uh,
My raven
That's
is.
true.
5
Gotta be
feet.
within 5 feet.
Yeah,
so.
it is. She is 5 feet above the
The
middle guy, the doppelganger. So
Oh.
that means technically it's within 5 feet diagonally
Of
upwards.
Bandit 5, yes.
So
my
I
raven-
will. I'll allow that.
All right. Sweet.
Wink.
Way to use the raven. Way to use the raven.
Yep. Yeah, that's how you get pack tactics. That could give like sneak attack, and it's a crit.
Oh,
What the fuck, Cody?
It's about fucking time.
Cody's hacking. This is making up for like 10 different game sessions of
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah, just pure sadness. All right, let's see.
I mean, pure sadness, but
Oh.
like at least a couple
Why
of
did
those
that
are
do it?
memorable.
Oh, it gets critical.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Vash comes running around the corner, just dives on this guy, like knocking him over, and just starts ripping his throat out. No chance at all.
My man. And I
Harvester
will end
just
my
gives a
turn.
little golf clap.
The problem is you didn't play a samurai before. You just needed to play a samurai.
Right? If it's not weeb, it's not right. I mean,
You
Alright.
had to embrace
So
your
this
inner
bandit
weed.
just saw every one of his
Yeah.
buddies
He
slaughtered.
sees that happening, and immediately he starts like yelling. Like you see him yelling. Well, it looks like looking at where the other door would be, asking for help. But it seems like they have already heard what was going on, and you might have heard some rumbling happening behind you.
Oh shit.
So
Yes,
this guy, looking like he's not sure, he's gonna actually dive right into all you guys, see if he can get close as he's yelling. So, 5, 10, literally right in the middle of everybody.
So
as
a little
he
bit
moves
below me.
toward me,
Oh
As
yeah,
he
yeah,
as he moves towards me, I get an attack
There.
opportunity.
You do.
With the polearm after.
you do. He enters. Yep, he enters in your threatening space.
And I'm hearing people coming.
Actually,
through.
would have been right there, right? That's your threatening space.
Yeah.
So we have to do. Gotta do that to make it work? Is that how it works? Or that's only for bad guys, but it has to be their turn to do it.
I just wanted to double check something. It says before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty. So I'm gonna try to take that penalty to get the bonus to damage.
Yep, you can. So yeah, you can just click the -5 down there in the bottom left to
Yep.
signify that.
And I will,
So you're going to try to impale him. Essentially.
as he runs
Yeah,
by
why not?
at you.
Yeah.
Like,
Why did he give me advantage? Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
I don't have advantage checks.
I have to check if there's any weird rules going on. I don't know why that would give anybody advantage though.
It shouldn't be giving me advantage. I don't. Nothing is checked on advantage, by the way.
Oh, that's
I don't
a
have
hit.
advantage check. I just picked the
It's
die
still a
up.
hit, though.
Well, is it really a hit? Because it dropped to 6.
It did. You're right. It dropped 6. Why do you only have a +3 on that?
Because I'm taking a
goes to
-5.
-5.
Oh yeah, you're right. That would be. A
How do you
miss
want me
then.
to fix?
Well, I don't know which one is. I don't know which one is the correct one though. So.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'll re-roll the attack. I just don't know how to fix the advantage.
Try just instead of like targeting and double clicking, try just grabbing the D20 and dropping it.
I'm not. I wasn't double clicking. I'm picking up the D20 from the ability and
That's
rolling
so
it.
weird. It's weird
I don't
because
know
not
why.
everybody was getting it. Like not everybody was getting their.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was clicking off the sheet in the last.
I'm gonna do it again, Pete. Don't count this. I just want to see.
Sure.
Oh, you know what? I will do it again if it rolls.
Right,
If
if
it
it
does it
works,
again, I don't know. I literally picked it up with the die. Advantage is not clicked. Hang on. Also is not clicked. Is -5. I'm picking up my glaive attack. Rolling 1 die. It did it again.
Oh, wow.
And of course it dropped. Looked like great.
Yeah, I'll have to look to see if there's some weird rules that might be turned on that are like by default.
How do you want me to do this?
We'll just let it hit. Like
Okay.
you rolled essentially 3 times, and each one would have
Okay.
hit.
We're gonna have to fix it though before the next
Yeah.
attack because
Yeah.
we can't keep. And it's happening to Maddox too. It sounds like so.
Yeah.
Well, Maddox didn't. When he rolled, it rolled twice. It didn't roll advantage, so it's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing it. I haven't checked anything. Advantage is definitely unchecked. And I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna log out and log back in after this attack.
Well, let's let it go through. Try clicking disadvantage and rolling, and see if that cancels out and just
Do you want
makes
me to
it
do
a regular D20.
Do you-
Yeah, try to do it right now.
Just curious. We're gonna let the attack go through. I'm just curious if that will fix it.
Disadvantage 25. Oh, thanks.
It did. It fixed it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's weird, and it's also weird because it's not happening to any of the bad guys, and they're not getting any advantage.
I just unchecked, targeted him, and retargeted him again. I'm gonna try it again. I'm
Did
just
it
rolling it a
happen
couple
when we were
times.
attacking the doppelganger?
No, nope.
It's only the bandits.
Yeah, it was only the bandits.
Huh.
No, it did.
Yeah.
It gives me advantage again. Do they have
So
something in
weird.
their stat block?
Right?
Wait. Oh, he's listed as unconscious. That's why. Look at him.
Oh.
I think I'm
he's
targeting
prone
the.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
before
he's not supposed. He's,
alive,
you're
but
right.
unconscious.
That's it. He's unconscious
Like-
because he killed them, and I had to readjust him, and I didn't clear the
Yeah, you have to
condition.
clear
That's
that
why
status.
it's
There
doing
we
it.
go.
That's why it's doing it.
We're all just like, what's going on?
All right, can you fix? You might want to fix. That's why he's listed as
Clear that
unconscious.
status.
That's why. That's
Which
why it
one
was
is
giving me
conditions?
It's like on
advantage.
the
Okay.
helmet or head,
Did I actually hit?
and it opens it up and you can edit it.
What are you talking about?
There's like a one with like effects or statuses.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't look like a helmet or head. Which one is the effects?
It's usually
Attributes?
second
Walk
from
up your back.
the
The
right.
shield? Yeah, the shield.
Yeah, then you, yeah.
Is that it? Is that clear? It still shows him as unconscious.
Probably not going to matter in a second.
Yeah. There's the effects,
Oh, that's weird.
and it shows that, but there's nothing for clearing it, so
Oh, that's dumb.
that's just targets.
Yeah.
I know, or whatever. Just roll damage on him.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. There's the
I'm re-rolling that one.
Yep. Oh, why is it plus 15? Oh, yeah, you're right. It hits, so it
If I-
doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yep. I re-rolled the one.
Yeah,
Doesn't
do it.
matter though.
Yeah.
He's dead anyway. But I rolled
Cool.
the two. But
You got him. So yeah, he came running up there to try and yell, and you just skewer him. And like as you're skewing him, you hear the door behind you just like bang open.
Right into me.
No, because there's two doors, right? So you hear the other door bang open.
And I look over, like, looks like we have more company.
More of those choosing to pretend to be part of the undeath, willing to take her embrace. Let them come.
Is there a? Can you quick clear things that are dead, or do I have to do it one by one?
What I do is I just, oh no, not a quick clear. I have to do it one by one.
Okay, that's fine. 1,
I usually just right click and
2. Yep, that's fine. 3.
I'm glad we figured that out. That was pissing me off.
Yeah, like, that was weird.
I'm like, I've been playing Fantasy Grounds enough to know not to not have the advantage button clicked.
And okay. All right. So as you hear the door open. Hold on, not you, dude. First, let's adjust their size.
Aw. Fuck. Me trying to position myself in the back.
Yep.
Fuck my life.
So he went. Well, actually, it was the other guy's turn, so it wasn't actually Bastion's turn. So.
It wasn't my turn?
Well, no, it wasn't your turn. You were doing the
off the
opportunity attack.
screen.
Right.
So it was the other guy.
Right.
So it actually
That
was.
that good.
It would have been his turn first because it was the other bandit's turn when he got killed. So that guy. So actually, let's have it so the bandit was one to open the door, I guess. So bandit opens the door. Oh, hey, what's going on out there? And he comes running out to. But immediately runs out and sees both of you guys. Oh God, we got trouble, boss! Pulls out his scimitar and just attacks what looks like the clothiest one here.
Oh.
That would be me, Alan.
That would.
And as he slams open the
And he
door,
got
I just look over with my red glowing eyes and... Are you prepared to face death?
He swings at you because he has no idea what's happening. He has no idea that everybody's already slaughtered over there. It's like, nobody messes with the Undertakers. Ready, boys? We got him in a pincer attack.
Hey, Pete,
What's up?
do I get attack of opportunity?
No, you get. So he gets an attack of opportunity when he enters his threatening space because of Polearm Master. Normally, you would only get one when they leave your threatening space.
Gotcha.
Can I ask
Okay.
you a question? Pete?
Understood.
Yep.
Does that take up your reaction, or is that you just get that?
It is the reaction to attack when people go into it. I'm fairly positive.
Okay.
You can look.
I don't know. I'm asking. I really haven't played like characters.
Yeah, it counts as an opportunity attack, so that's your reaction. Which means that if you took Sentinel as well, that opportunity attack would also stop them.
It is a reaction. Okay.
Yep. So,
So you get
okay,
it once
so
per turn. One thing.
correct. So he flew down there and hit with success. This guy, having still no idea what's happening, realizes it's a fight. Can't make it out in time, but he's going to move. Hey! 5, 10, 15,
Is it my turn?
It's a bunch of bandits.
20.
so-
We didn't skip your turn. This is in the middle of. This is all these guys were still on the initiative, and they happened to happen after the other guy who died in the middle of his turn. So
Okay,
Bandit 7 moves
I
down
thought
here.
I thought Bastion's turn, and then suddenly it was like,
It
I
wasn't
did not
Bastion's
have.
turn.
I
He
didn't.
took an
I had an
opportunity attack.
opportunity attack as the guy ran past me. He ran in my
Okay.
reach.
Yep. So he moves down there. Bandit 8. 5, 10, 15, 20. He will get here and attack the only thing that he can see, which is Izanagi. Maybe? Why is he not targeting?
They haven't clicked.
I am control clicking. And it's broken again. Oh, wait, what?
What's busted?
Oh,
that guy. That guy isn't on the board, by the way. It looks like.
Yeah, he's not highlighted red.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too, and I'm not sure why.
He doesn't have a icon either.
Oh,
Can
I
you
can
not
see
see
his
it?
icon. I can see his icon.
Yeah, he's.
No. He doesn't have the green dot in the lower right hand
Yeah,
corner.
Oh,
that's
that's weird,
strange. Well,
Just drag
let's
him
do
back.
that. Yep, there you go. Fine. He rolls. He misses. So yeah, he comes out here, and then they both attack, and the one hits, the other one, coming out here talking shit too. But as he's coming by, he's noticing all the corpses in the other room. He's like, "Uh oh, boss!"
Yeah, and as the one, tactfully, is the one that comes out, slashes into me, and she winces since it's her turn now, right?
Correct. It
She
is
wins.
He did. He hit you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
hit
the
me.
first
Like-
one hit him. Yep, the other one
like
missed. Easy
slash
Nagi.
like wherever.
That's a pretty good hit too. Almost max
it
damage.
did.
though.
It was almost full damage. So he like slashed her. She's like, it's been a while since I've been hit. And she reaches out and just touches his shoulder and casts inflict wounds.
Ooh.
At
I thought you were
Yes.
gonna do the whole Peter Griffin thing.
Yes.
Go.
And actually, I'm going to guess that. No, I guess not. No, just first level's fine.
You go what?
I said, I guess first level's fine.
Yep. Do it. Oh.
I try to grab him and I'm wincing in pain, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, did you have him target? It doesn't say it missed.
Oh.
But I'm assuming he's not.
That's a 10.
10 does miss. They are. I basically already mentioned the AC was
It's
12
like 12.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was
Oh,
like,
I didn't hear you
11
say
or
that.
12.
Yeah.
assumed
Well,
it
I
was
just
wrong.
I said like a 9 miss and a 10 hit, so with the +2 modifier, it was easy to figure out.
oh.
So yeah, you say that, and he but
Like
you would
my
reach
hand
out to
starts
touch him
glowing.
with like the same hand that he hit your shoulder for, and it was just enough for him to like kind of duck out of the way as like this like dark energy just like blew up in the area where he was at, almost like hitting him. And he like looks wide-eyed then too, and he looks back to the room full of corpses, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
She grins and has.
Are they all? Oh, there's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to have Raven come over and come back to fly above them.
You should have been able to use the help action. I'll let you roll again if you want to get
really?
advantage. You just
Oh, sorry,
you clearly
I-
forgot.
Yeah.
You should have done that, and it's an attack roll, so it would have been perfect time to do it. So I'll let you do that.
Roll once
Yep,
more.
you can
okay,
roll
I
again.
will make sure to target him. There we go.
There you go. That's a hit. Okay, let's
So-
re-narrate that.
So let's re-narrate that. She goes, "It's been a while since I've been hit. The Raven Queen looks upon you and says that you should enjoy death by masquerading as its undead." And dark energy starts crackling around her hand as she slams her hand down just to grip his shoulder and shove him down, trying to shove him down to kneel before her. And damage,
3d10.
3d10.
Yeah. All right.
And you basically just see it like shock into his chest. Like,
You're pushing down on his shoulder, and you can just see his shoulders just like break and fucking like crush right through his bones as he fucking like falls to the ground. He hits down on one knee, like to kneel, like he said, but then like slowly falls over because he's like already dead.
yeah. And then she shakes
Beg
her
for
hand
her-
a little bit.
Beg
Never-
for her forgiveness when you meet her.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, it's this guy. So let's see what's he got. He's going to. He's going to come down here like, "Ah, my boys! What happened to my boys?" Run out the corner and just sees him get annihilated. He's like, "You're gonna pay for that, you stupid bitch!"
Whoa!
Like comes down there and pulls out like a scimitar in one hand and a dagger in his other hand, and just like comes like doing like this like crazy spin attack at you, like behind the corner, around the corner. Ooh, miss.
Might, hopefully not hurt.
And the second one got you. 4, all right. Not very good. So he comes spinning around, like as you right after you put this guy down. So he kind of like dipped back with the first like swing at you, but he was able to like stab and like get like right up in your ribs. But because of your armor, he didn't really pierce too far deep into you before he pulls back.
Oh yes.
Fuck, that hurts. She coughs
He's
a
an
little bit.
agitator.
She goes, I don't like being in the front.
So yeah, he also hasn't seen all the corpses yet. He's coming around the corner, but he's noticing that other people are like, "Boss, boss, look!" And they're pointing, but he can't see yet. He's like, I know, I got him!" What you got, Cody?
Alright. He's gonna like, you mess with the wrong pack. And I am going to move here, which should be all 30, I believe.
Because of difficult terrain? Yep, sure.
Yeah. And I am going to attack Uktaro Kranuk.
If you want, because you do not have Vash near you, you can use one of your samurai abilities, Fighting Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives you the 5 temp hit points and makes both of your attacks have advantage.
Ooh.
Yep.
Then
What is that?
I will do that.
What does that do?
It gives me advantage plus 5 temporary hit points.
Yep,
It's what Gallion does all the time
yeah, it's
when
what
he
I-
stomps on the ground.
Yep, that's what. Well, I do. That's why I action surge, but that's when I like
Oh,
spin
that's
my
right.
blade around and focus.
You
That
said
gives
because Vash isn't next
because
to you? I
because
didn't
well
know
because
straight up under-
one of his special abilities is he has pack tactics with Vash only.
Yeah.
So, but since Vash is far away,
okay,
even though probably Vash should have equal initiative to you.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I was
next time.
wondering about that.
Yeah, he just rolled it all.
kind of like my Raven.
Yeah, he just rolled it all, and I was like, he is basically a modified bag of tricks, very similar to what we've already done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
yeah.
counts as my rust bag of tricks.
Yep. So you can use that if you want, and then on your main tab, down by your HP, there's one that says temp. You can put 5 there for 5 temp hit points.
Bam.
Perfect. And then you will get advantage on both your attacks, or all
Alright.
attacks if you action surge. Which
So
you
he's
could do.
basically just going to go Yasuo
If
on
you
this
if you
guy.
action surge, it gives you a second action. So that means you can take
Yeah.
another attack, which would give you 4 attacks this round, and all attacks this
Oh my
round will
God.
get advantage. So with action surge, you can
You know
4
what?
attacks with advantage. You might as well. That recharges on a short rest. Now your fighting spirits are on a long rest, but your action surge does count for a short rest, so you may as well.
Yes. Give me
Okay.
just a sec. I've got a RP thing I want to do, and I'm trying to remember the name of the attack that I wanted to use.
Sure. Yeah, you go ahead and
It's
narrate
good.
it however you want.
Do you need a second to look that up? Because I got to pee real bad.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, go
cool.
pee,
I'm
'cause-
gonna pee real quick. I want to hear it though, so don't say it until I get back.
What's the name of that attack? It's driving me crazy. Oh, I remember it. Dude, this is gonna be a fucking wicked turn. I'm excited.
Like, literally, all I'm thinking about is when Yasuo ults in League of Legends, and it's just like,
Yeah,
That's
last
basically what it's gonna be.
last time when I did it against the fire elemental in the last game, they were just like, yeah, you basically just omni slashed him.
yeah.
Which at like max level, it's basically what it is because it's like 8 attacks.
Yeah.
Actually, as a samurai, you get 9 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
And if we're being honest here, it is a way that you can make it so you get something like 16 attacks.
What? What?
So it's 9, So it's actually 17 attacks. Because
Oh my God.
a max level samurai gets something, so not even at max level, but you need it for everything to work. So
Yeah.
if you die,
Oh,
you
that
can
one
immediately
you were talking
you can
about.
immediately interrupt the turn and take a full another turn immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
So you could go burst and hit him with 9 attacks, and then do something like take a step over and maybe get hit by an opportunity attack or stand in fire or something. Find some way to die on your turn. Then your turn ends, and you immediately get another turn at 0 HP, and then you can still have advantage and everything. Do another 4 attacks, and then you can use your second action surge, because at that level you get 2 uses of action surge.
like,
but you can
basically regain health.
only use the action surge.
Right.
You can only use it once per turn, but since this is a separate turn, you can use action surge again to take another 8 attacks.
Oh yeah,
God.
that's right.
So that's 8 plus the 1 that you get as a bonus action as a samurai. So that's 17
Plus-
attacks you could take.
You can second wind yourself, too.
Second wind is a bonus action, so you have to decide if you want to use a fighting spirit to get advantage on all your attacks, or use second wind. So you could, if you want to, not use the thing and get advantage, and then after you do 16 attacks, you can bonus action second wind, so you don't actually die at the end of your turn.
Yeah, exactly. That would be cool. Oh yeah. Anyway,
It's pretty
go ahead.
busted.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
All right. So I turn towards Uktaro, and I take my two-handed katana, kind of stick it in front of myself, and through my mind link with Bash, I say, "Give me your strength," and my eyes start glowing blue, the same color he is, and I say, "Izanagi no Okami, myriad truce," and the sword swings around, and you see four blue, I can't say the word, 4 blue ephemeral swords come out, and the attack starts.
And as that's happening, Bastion, because you're in the only place that you can see it, you can see Vash in that room, like, starting to glow blue as he, like, puts his head back and howls deeply, giving his energy to Izanagi.
Okay. Now I just gotta figure out how to roll this properly.
So you have him targeted, so you just want to click the advantage button down in the right-hand corner, and you're going to have to push that every single time you make an attack. So it's click that, and then do your attack, click that, do your attack 4 times.
Where's the
Unless it
advantage? Where's
In
the...
the
Advantage
bottom
is underneath
left-hand
the tab.
corner,
Left.
where it says ADV, if you click that, it'll make your next attack advantage, so you'll have to do that 4 times.
On what? Sorry, what screen? Like what?
On the main fantasy ground, underneath the chat box, down where it says
Oh,
modifier.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
not in your character sheet, yeah. Yeah, if you
Alright,
click that,
and
it'll
then
give you
I-
advantage.
Gotcha.
There's a hit, so do your
Can
damage.
he move in between these? Can he move?
So,
in between
so first off, Cody, wait. You're not doing this yet, and you absolutely should. I'm going to let it slide for this first one. You have Great Weapon Master, so you can take a -5 to hit to get a +10 to damage. So you can you can use it
Don't I
right
have
there.
to do that before I hit though, or
You have to declare it, yes, but I think because again you don't really know what's going on, I'm reminding you, and I'm going to let it slide for this because with advantage you should absolutely be using it.
Gotcha.
So we'll let that
Alright.
first one go, but you should. So now when you
Okay.
roll, you want to do a like basically +10 damage. You don't have anything in your inventory or in your action to do that, but you can go down there where it says modifier, click on it, and click +10, and when you do your attack, I'll do +10 to the damage.
Okay, I gotcha.
So on your subsequent attacks, make sure you put in a -5.
Yeah, click advantage and click -5, which you absolutely should be doing
Does he
with
want to
advantage.
do all of his
Negative
attacks
5.
first and then roll out his damage?
Oh wait.
No,
First,
we'll let him do it if you want. So if you want, because you have so much damage, you could wait to see if you want to do all 4 attacks, but I'm guessing you're probably
Oh,
going to
that's
want
true.
to. You're probably not going to be able to kill him with just 2 attacks.
yeah.
What I was
that's
gonna say is you might want to do roll to hit, then damage, roll to hit, then damage.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
he
you
can
want to do
move,
that.
because I'm
Yeah.
assuming he can move and hit the other guy. But
He can, yep.
Okay, yeah. All right. So yeah.
And can I do that for every attack, or is it once per
Every
every?
attack you can do the -5 +10.
Yeah.
That's the
Alright,
bonus of that feat.
All right, then I will do the +10 here.
Yep, do +10. Because
Mhm.
definitely a 22 still hits. There you go, 24 damage. Oof.
All right.
So.
And then
So
I'm
now
gonna do
click advantage and then -5.
-5.
Yep. Ooh, that's a hit.
And then
Yeah.
modifier 10.
Yep.
And
Yes.
then
Then
advantage.
you action,
Uh,
yep, then you
hang on.
action surge and
You
go
can
again.
re-roll twos,
Stop for,
right?
stop for a
Huh?
second. I think he can re-roll twos.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can re-roll
you're right.
ones and twos, so you can re-roll that
Okay.
1, 2.
Then I will do that really quick.
Yep.
Yep.
Reroll it.
Reroll it 2.
So bonus
Nice,
2
so
damage.
2 more damage.
2 more. All right. Now advantage -5.
Yep. Ooh, that's a miss.
Miss.
That's those
Uh.
two. That would not have hit regardless.
Gotcha. Advantage
3 and a
-5.
Oof.
Ooh,
Yeah, those
You would've-
two.
But you would have missed on those anyway, so
Yeah,
the
those-
negative
yeah,
5
yeah.
did not cause you to miss there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, so you still fuck this guy up, and you just like after like you just like hit him with 2 really nice ones. He just kind of like dropped down to 1 knee like unexpectedly and like just unknowingly dodged those hits. He wasn't even like trying to dodge them. He just kind of happened to fall out of the way, and like there's just giant carvings in the wall behind him from the blades hitting there instead.
Was that action surge, or was that...
Yeah, he action surged
Okay.
for the
Yeah.
second 2 attacks.
Gotcha.
so 1,
And I
2,
will end my turn
3,
there.
4. He doesn't get 5?
No, he only gets 4. He gets
Doesn't get 4?
yeah, he gets
I swear you
extra
had said
attack.
5, that's why I asked,
No.
so that's fine.
Well, if he killed him, then he could have done it with his bonus action, but Fighting Spirit
Oh,
already
okay.
took the bonus action.
Gotcha.
I am going to move... it's my turn, right?
It is?
Yep.
I'm moving up to here to offer another target. Can I move that other guy? Just so...
Yeah, because he wants to step on
Actually,
the body.
Pete'll have to do it.
Yeah.
Pete, can you move my cursor?
Yep.
There we go.
I just moved the guy. So yeah, you got the big dude right there, and you have the little bandit right next to him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. In the back, right? Yep. Right. Five.
No,
the guy
no,
right
no.
next to you.
Oh,
Well,
the guy right next to
He,
me. Yep.
he
And then the
for
guy in
whatever
the back.
reason isn't
Yeah,
working properly.
Right.
Yep. You've spilled the blood of the queen's daughter, and for that you will have to pay her judgment. I shall send you to her now. And I declare an oath of vengeance
Yeah.
as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be attacking with -5.
Do it. Weird. It didn't say if it was hit or miss, but I'm going to say the 7 probably misses.
It says advantage
Sure.
drops 7.
A 12 minus 5. Well, that's
12
weird.
minus five.
It's
No,
not.
It's not -5. It's +3.
Yeah, it should be +3. You're correct.
It should be a
So
15.
That's actually a hit.
Okay.
Why is this thing fucking up so bad?
I don't know.
Who knows?
By the way, that's what that attack actually looks like. I dropped it in the Discord.
So 15 did hit, Pete.
Yep, 15 hits
Okay, I'm gonna smite.
with a first level spell slot.
First level spell slot.
Nice,
That's 2
Cody.
first level spell slots.
So 2 more d8.
I'm re-rolling the 2.
Yeah.
Wait, what did it do?
I don't know what Cody did there. Actually.
+2 when you kill them.
Oh, okay.
So 8 more.
Yep.
So it was 25, right?
It's
Instead of
25
17.
plus your smite, right?
I haven't done the smite damage yet.
Okay, but you're going to? Yeah, because you declared the smite.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Tell me what
Nice.
happens.
Does he die?
He does.
He does die. As I say, I will send her to her judgment. He actually uses the bottom of his polearm to vault himself into the air and comes down and just impales him right in the chest, pinning his
Yeah.
polearm, his glaive to the ground.
He sees you like walking up to him because he's getting up from like his after getting knocked down already.
Yeah.
Like, and he doesn't really know what you're saying. He's like, "What?" Because he just took a shit ton of damage. So he just like is getting up, just
Yeah.
gets slammed back to the ground. As an
Impaled.
explosion of holy energy.
Radiant energy just burning into him. So basically, like a lancer attack or
A
Yeah,
dragoon.
you did like a jump attack.
A dragoon attack. from
I
Final
totally
Fantasy.
was imagining that.
Yeah.
And he lands, and he gives Uzunagi a curt nod. You have done Her Majesty's justice. So that was 5, 10. I can keep moving, right?
Well, the one dude
Yeah.
next to you is still alive.
Yeah, you still have the guy right next to you still alive. If you want to kill him. Otherwise,
yeah,
you'll have to
I-
get an opportunity attack from him.
Yeah, I will. I don't know if I moved one square. I could do. I'll just attack the guy next to me, and
Yep.
then that means if the other guy moves in, I get an attack opportunity.
Yep.
Okay. So then I will use my second attack.
Mhm.
Not have advantage because my oath target died. It doesn't transfer, right? Smith.
I don't know. Do you target somebody or do you target yourself?
Okay, I'm looking right now. Oath of Vengeance.
It does say against a creature, so yeah. It only hit him, so yep, no more advantage.
Okay. Yep, I thought so. That's fine. I didn't expect to fucking murder him in one shot. After. Well, technically, Uzunagi fucking destroyed him. So.
To be fair, like you kill him even without the smite. But since you have to
I did?
declare the
Oh.
smite after the attack roll
Yeah,
and the
that's fine.
damage roll, it had to go through. But you only
He
kill them
was at
after
medium.
you had after
Yeah.
you re-rolled the 2. He had 1 HP before you re-rolled the 2, and then
Right.
the 10 finished him off. So you like
I got
really
you.
killed him for the Raven Queen.
So it was 25 plus 14 is what it was. So it's 39 points of damage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
you got fucked
Uzunagi
up.
did like, how much did you do?
I did
21, 24,
uh,
but he re-rolled the one, so it was
47.
23 and 24, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 47.
So
God,
we did
man.
we did 86 to him in 2 turns.
Yeah, he got fucked up.
All right. So I turn to the other one, and now you shall pay for your imposter-like behavior. And
You're
I
doing
will-
neg 5?
of course, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with it.
That, it's still a hit, so even though for some
Oh,
reason
it's
it's
'cause
not...
It's because he's not technically there.
Yeah, I know.
You should try removing him from the board and re-dragging him on.
You're a guaranteed going to kill him right here, so
Okay. All right.
He's a squishy squish.
yeah. With the plus 10 on there, it's impossible to not kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done.
He's like,
Nice.
"Ah!"
So that's him dead. No, I can move 5 feet now, right?
You can?
Yep.
And can I take my? No, I already took a.
You took your bonus action to
I
use
took my bonus action.
enmity.
You got it. You got it. I'm not gonna move 5 feet then.
Okay.
Who's gonna move there?
What's that?
Well, you could move over the body, I guess, or move through him, but
I,
not.
I'm gonna stay right here. That way Kaz can move in if he needs to.
Yes. Bandit 8 is dead. Bandit 7's left?
It is Kaz's turn.
I deleted... Hold on, why is he still there?
Pardon? What's up?
There we go. Yes.
That guy's moving away from me.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
died, right. I
that
just-
token
I
wasn't
forgot.
linked. Token wasn't linked to his combat tracker, so that's why it's not
Yeah.
deleting why I deleted him.
I got you.
Just,
There you
yeah,
go.
There you go.
Alright, so my problem is 5, 10, 15, 20,
You
30.
can still get to the bandit easy.
You can
Oh.
move through us
You
easily.
can move through
Oh, I
us.
can move through you
Yeah.
guys? Oh, I didn't think I could.
Yeah, you can move
Yes.
through us.
Move-
you just
move through
can't.
allies.
You just can't.
It does. It
stop
does.
in our space.
Technically counts double movement, but you could still get to him even without.
Oh yeah,
that.
you can move through my square, then move diagonally.
Yeah. So it's just an extra 5 feet to move there, then you can move out. So yeah, you can get to him no problem.
Yeah, because that's only the first diag anyway.
Don't you have extra movement too as a swashbuckler? Or was that just the thing you had?
He does not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And there's
I
no
give
need
you
to
a-
take mobile, so. Yeah. Sneak him!
Oh, no, wrong one!
Yeah, you get sneak.
What?
I'll just heal him and you can reroll. Oh, he's
Don't
gonna
worry.
die no matter what, so. Yeah, you got him. I don't know what you're rolling here, but it's a bunch of weird stuff. But
Who,
he's
me?
dead. Yeah, the first one targeted him. The second one didn't. The
Oh, because I had
second
to
one
I had to roll it. I had to roll it separate, right?
The second
My
one was
3d6.
3d6. I don't know why. You're attacking with your main hand, right? That should be a D8.
I,
Not
I,
3d6.
no, it was I missed the sneak attack part, so I just rolled my 3d6.
Oh, on top of it. Okay.
Yeah, on top
I
of it.
get
Plus
it.
7 plus 9,
Yeah.
15.
He dead. So he falls down. All you see in the back is like another like nicely dressed vampire just staring. They're like, "Oh my god!"
Like, he
Just
also
one
just
more,
saw
guys.
his boss get fucking pummeled.
Yeah, you saw everybody get slaughtered. Like basically.
Did we see the? Yeah. Did the other one change back? I know we don't know that they're doppelgangers, but I don't know if the other one changed when we killed it.
Yeah. He would have slowly changed. Like if you were paying attention, you were in and out of there pretty quickly.
Yeah,
I was
he
only paying
literally-
attention because you said he looked more authentically undead.
Yeah. So you would have seen him like slowly shifting back. It wouldn't
Like
have been like an
something
instant pop or anything like that.
Yeah.
I gotcha. You said, but you like he could have actually passed for undead. That's why I'm.
Yeah. He would
This one back
to
here-
the untrained
yeah.
eye. Yeah, he would have looked like it.
This one actually looks like an undead as well, right?
Yep.
Fully.
He looks very
One
much
more,
more passive.
one more left. 3
You
dead
should-
image, guys.
What's that?
Because there's only one left. Telling you guys, and then I don't
Are you
think
done?
we'll get our- yeah. Exactly.
Bastion narrows his eyes and looks at him. You might as well come forward now and face your fate, creature.
He immediately just drops to his knees and just starts pleading for his life. No, please! Like tears coming out of his eyes. I don't want to die. We're just failed actors. They was just trying to get money.
What did he say? Something.
He said it sounded like he said that they were all just a group of failed actors.
Failed actors. Okay.
And they were just trying to rob people to get money because they're wanted by the law up top. Just let me go. I'll leave.
Are we still in initiative?
You are. He's not. He's spending his turn to beg and grovel.
Plead. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
he's not doing anything else.
And Bash is on.
Yeah, well, next round he'll be on his initiative. So,
He's an obvious.
but he's not gonna be able to make it there. So you guys will have time to decide what you want to do. So you can move him if you want, Cody, but he's not gonna be able to make it there.
I'm probably gonna move, but
Yeah.
just trying to figure out what's the best way to do it.
Yeah, you can just have him run up and stand next to you because he's not gonna make it all the way down there, even with 50
Okay.
feet. Although he could have him, you could have him like,
Double dash.
yeah, you could have him dash and he'll make it all the way up
Like,
there. He won't be able to
stand-
attack, but he'll stand
won't be able
next
to
to
attack,
him.
but he could be like growling and crap.
Yeah, dash will give him 100 feet of
Ooh.
movement, but he won't be
Okay,
able to
then
take
let's
an
do that
attack.
then.
Yep.
Yeah. Just be like.
Okay. Okay, so let's see.
So
That would put me at 50, so 60,
he'll
70,
give you
80, 90,
he will make it.
100.
Well, no, like
Oh,
if
no,
he
no,
started,
he can go through us and
he started there,
yeah.
5, 10, 15,
Oh.
20, 25.
Well, I
30,
can't get
40.
through you guys
50.
anyway, so
Yeah, you
that's
can
a
go
moot
through.
point.
You can absolutely move through us.
You can
Yep.
absolutely
Oh,
make
really?
it up there.
Yep.
Yep. You can. It
Yep,
just
you
counts
can-
as counts as double movement. So he would have lost 5 feet of movement walking through Bastion or something, and he
Yeah.
could have made it up there at like 85 feet of movement.
Yeah.
It counts as difficult terrain to move through allies.
I'm
Yeah.
fairly positive that is the technical rule.
The technical rule, yeah, but
Oh.
We have
yeah,
not been
I-
doing that though.
We've never done that. I was gonna
I
say,
know.
I didn't think that was a thing.
Okay. Well, I end Bash's turn.
Harvester. How badly are you wounded?
oh, not that bad. Not that I haven't taken well before, but she kind of like you actually see like a little blood staining in the front, like by her shoulder and stuff, and she peeks around the corner as he's like wailing. So, are we going to kill him, or?
If he is a creature of the undeath, then his fate is sealed. Some of these men are just posing.
He says he's posing.
Like, no, please, I don't want to die. And then he like drops his shapeshifted form, so you can see.
I can't tell from back here.
Yeah.
She,
So-
okay.
He
Five,
drops his shape-shifting form so you can
10.
see he's just a doppelganger.
Like,
Okay.
Not that that's going to help any, but he's just trying to like show that he's not lying.
and she stands
each
there
mark 5
and
feet or
crosses
10 feet?
her.
5.
She stands there and crosses her arms, and she goes, "What do you want to pay for your life?"
Please, you can have anything on any of the bodies, and there's some stuff on the thing behind us. You can have all of it. You see, there's like a table in the back of the room that looked like they were playing cards at it or whatnot, and there's some coins scattered about it.
15, 20, 30. And that's as far as I can go. Do we want to take his loot, boys, and leave him with his life? And that's, I guess, my turn.
I mean, yeah, it takes like 6 that you can do anything within like a 6-second period.
Well, that's. I feel like she was saying it as she was walking up. Like
You
know.
could do something like ready and attack. Like I'm gonna ready toll the dead if everyone decides that we're going to kill him.
Yeah. Okay, I will do that. She as she like kind of turns back to them and says, are we going to take his loot and not for his life? She's going to ready a sacred flame.
Okay.
If he moves to attack, and to
You can just
to go
say
first.
because he's probably not gonna move to attack. You can probably just say if the group agrees to kill him, you can just have it trigger.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to
okay,
trigger.
yeah, I'll do that. If the group agrees to end his life,
And you'll trigger Sacred
I will
Flame.
trigger Sacred Flame first before
Okay.
any attack happens.
Yep, sure.
And she's like drawing in the air, and you see like this purple, like flaming.
Did you want to move your bird to like
arcane
get closer to him
symbol.
or something?
Yeah, the bird actually flies into the room and is like, I'm gonna put him right there, but
Sure.
above the doppelganger.
Yeah, above it. Got it.
And as I draw the arcane symbol, it starts glowing red or purple and starts flaming up. You see the raven's eyes start glowing purple as well as
Okay.
it looks down at the doppelganger.
But so it's your turn, Izanagi. What do you think?
The Bushido Code demands death.
As soon as he says
But
that,
it all...
wait,
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
She's
No,
like,
no.
As
Sorry,
soon
go
as
ahead.
you say that, I
She's
would
like, done.
Actually, yes, exactly. As soon as he said Bushido Code commands death, and she goes, done. And like
Blast
with
him.
that, just her wrist drops and like completes the arcane symbol in the air as like a flame shoots from her hand straight
Yep.
into the.
See if you can make him do the saving throw from your sheet
Yes.
correctly this time.
And it's not even like she goes from a laugh to a very serious tone as she says that, almost detached. Word. What did I say?
Done.
Sacred Flame.
Yeah, sacred flame. Can't
That's
hit
what I
it.
was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't targeted,
Dex save. Oh shit! I have to do that.
it's a 15 still. Oh,
It's
just
the
yeah, it's
dex
just-
save.
yeah,
Like
it's a
it just.
DC, yeah.
That's the 15 is the dex save.
Oh, he succeeded.
Oh, okay. Like
Wait,
he actually like
not
drops
true.
down.
Did you roll it for yourself? You rolled it because you have a +4. He does not have a +4.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
That's weird.
That's weird then. I'll just roll it. Do you have him targeted? You do, so
I
that's
do.
weird. Yeah, he failed that then. The correct.
Okay. So.
You're level 5. You actually get 2d8. You did it totally dead wrong earlier. At level 5, the cantrips scale up, so you get
okay.
2d8. So if you want
So you need
to
to
roll
edit
roll the
that.
damage again, but edit them for next time. Alright, so 9 damage.
9 damage. So like as the arcane symbol completes in the air, it shoots forth this purple flame that just wraps around his head.
So
Start
you say the
burning.
Bushido Code demands death, and then as you're saying "but," she's just like done and blasts him. What do you do?
But it also preaches compassion.
And she just stands there and she goes, Death and compassion are completely different.
Well, he is an enemy combatant. We must look him in the eyes and take his life. And then I'm gonna move up. That should be right at 30, and I'm
Let's see.
going to finish him off. So I'm gonna grasp my two-handed sword
That's
and
technically that is because you have to move through Harvester, who counts as double. So 30 would be
Well,
one step behind, right?
I do the
10,
cross
15,
ones, right? Like
20.
cross around her.
You can, but the second diagonal that you do costs double movement. So
Yeah, the
you
first
could
diagonal
you could get up
no.
there.
Yeah, I know.
So
Alright.
if Vash, for example, was one step to the side, yeah, then you could have made it.
Gotcha.
Although
that's okay.
if you want, because Vash had 15 feet of extra movement, I'm fine with him being moved to the side so you can get up there and attack.
Like here, or
Like-
here rather.
Yeah, if he's there, because
Okay.
you could make it to
Okay.
there and be exactly 30.
Okay. Worst case, I was just gonna use my chakram, but
Yeah, that's fine.
But this is
I'm
much
just
cooler.
he had extra
RP.
movement, so I'm fine with it.
As Uzunagi is attacking, I turn to look at Kaz to see his reaction.
What's up, Kaz?
Kaz, weak.
Hopefully he's awake.
Trying to figure out-
Oh, there you go. He's not sure how to react.
I can't
Do it, Izanagi.
I grasped my. Oh,
Did he say something? I'm sorry, I didn't hear. I can't hear.
Nagi,
Maddox.
you can't hear me?
No, you were kept cutting out like it.
Yeah, you were cutting in and out there.
Sorry. Well, it's Nagi's turn. Then it's Bastion's turn. So
You
it's
can
not-
you can
Well,
still
no, we're all
talk.
kind of interacting.
Like
and
this all happening
Oh,
during
okay.
like a 6-second period, so
I'm
you still
looking
have
to
like
see if
6
there's any
seconds of
visible-
speech.
I'm
Okay.
really looking to see if there's any visible reaction on your face as he moves up to essentially.
Like, do you look like
As
stoic,
to
or are you like, oh
execute.
my god, like what's happening? He's not necessarily wanting to have a conversation. He's just looking at the reaction on your face.
yeah.
I kind of have a not really caring type
Aloof.
of
so indifferent?
Indifferent.
different. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
heard that.
It's good to know your team members.
You're right.
Yep.
I grasp my two-handed sword, pull it in front of my chest, and I get ready to swing to take off his head in one good cleave.
Good luck. You actually get advantage, but you can fish for a crit because you have Vash next to you. You have pack tactics, so it's a hit regardless. But you also wanted to do -5, right?
Oh,
You gotta remember this stuff. Anytime you have advantage, it's absolutely worth
Yeah.
doing. So at
Everybody
22
says so.
-5, I think that's a hit.
That's 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, okay, then so plus 10 modifier.
Yeah, on the damage. And you can re-roll both those ones.
Oh, all right. 3
An extra
and
2, and that's
a
also
one.
next 2.
so 19 total.
Yep, I got it. And then you can do it again. Advantage -5.
Advantage -5,
There you go.
and then another.
Plus 10, yep. And you can re-roll both of those if you want.
Yep.
Yep, might as well. Couldn't hurt.
Ooh.
Ooh, there you go.
Another 5. Another 2.
So yeah, this would be a 5, and it's 5 and a 1, really, depending on which
Oh.
one you're looking
Yeah.
at. So, but an extra 6, which is exactly enough to decapitate him.
Thank God, because I would feel real bad if his head
Yeah.
was just dangling. He's like,
Yeah. He was at 46 damage out of 52, so the extra 6 was exactly enough to put him down. So
I was gonna
see,
say, I also
what happened?
hit
You just
him with
decapitate him?
Sacred Flame to,
Yeah, that softened buff. That was enough.
yeah.
You like hit him like once, it goes halfway through the neck, and you're like, "Oops, sorry. Let's try that again." And blam! Up.
And then I take the sword and I like swing the blood off of it and do the whole like blood on the wrist thing, and I put it up and do the clap and go to Samadeshta. And that's it. And I end my turn.
Okay. We're out of initiative there. So this is gonna be like the end of the session. But if you guys want, you can loot the bodies and explore the rooms that you have explored first,
I
or
wanted
we
to
can save
explore
that for
the
next time.
table. But on the way too, as I'm walking past Bash specifically, I reach into my pocket for the bone that I took off of the blanket earlier, and I go, Bash, good boy, and I like toss it to him.
He goes absolutely ape shit and grabs it out of the air, and he's just like, yes, yes. So,
And
Okay.
and like it still tastes gross.
Nice. There's a lot of people that have that language, it looks like. Izanagi's just
smart.
over there like, yes, I don't know what you said, but I agree.
But
Indeed.
he basically Bastion is walking over each of the corpses, doing like a last rites quickly, and saying that.
Okay, so you glance around the room. The entire northern wall is one large stone fresco depicting a rugged mountain, hollowed out with caverns containing tiny sculpted figures of dwarves. Behind the mountains, carved rays of brilliant sunlight fan out to the edges of the wall. Beneath the mountain fresco, carved into the floor, is a large recessed stone tub, 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, 2 feet deep. And there is, where's the table? I guess it's just a large, there's on tables, there are stacks of coins and a silver ring. If you want to go check any of those things out in what order.
I kind of scoop as if it's already in a pile. I don't touch the coin. I wanted to. I'll pick up the silver ring.
Okay.
Anything else? I'll basically make a perception check. I do have a passive perception too, but I will try.
If you look at the ring, it has engraved with dwarven symbols. You're not really sure what they are, but you know that the things like they look a little familiar. They might be
Dwarven,
commonly.
I do know that dwarven, metalwork is stonework, so it might just be a value.
It's pretty common, like symbols that people use on rings and stuff like that. You're able to like realize that those are things that are associated with fertility and sexual potency.
Well, hello
Right.
there.
And then there's a variety of coin on the table. If you like, you said you're ignoring it, but if you want to,
Well, if it was already in a pile, I wasn't going to touch
there's
it. But
4
I was,
different piles from people betting and some in the middle.
Oh, okay. So I would like kind of gather it all together. I'm like, obviously, we can split this up between ourselves. If
Is anybody else looking at things?
we so want, and I wanted to look for
No,
anything
it's
else.
interesting.
I'm
Yeah,
searching
like-
through. I'm searching the man that everyone was looking to, saying boss.
Okay, yep, we'll get that. You do
Fuck.
well.
Well,
So
whatever.
you have a high enough.
I know.
perception
I
level.
wanted to see if I can.
What are you looking at exactly?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
You're the only one that rolled, so.
I wanted to look. You said the table like goes across that whole.
There's a table, and then there's the stone fresco, and then there's a tub on the bottom of it.
Oh, I wanted to look in the tub.
Okay, looking in the tub.
I want to look behind the painting or the fresco.
Well, the fresco. You're checking out the fresco. You can do a roll as well. The tub's it's just a tub.
Oh, there's nothing inside it.
Yep, it's just weird. I don't know why it's there. Cody, what you got?
Perception, right?
Yep. Okay, Cody. While you're looking at the fresco, you discover like one of the little tiny dwarf figures that is standing there, and like the image is actually standing on top of what appears to be a small stone key slotted into the cavity. He pulled the key out.
Yeah, boy.
You don't know what it's for, but might want to hang on to it.
Indeed.
And aside from
It was slotted in.
Yep. So in the fresco, the guy was standing on it. It was just down there underneath it, like there's a hollow portion
Like it was
underneath the
sticking
dwarf
out, Like
statue.
it was in a keyhole.
Yeah, but it was not really. It's a hole.
Oh, okay.
can't-
I thought
can't turn
I was
it.
going to say if it's in a keyhole. You might want to
Yeah.
try and turn it.
It wasn't really a keyhole, just a hole. It was blocked. So
Gotcha. Okay.
Aside-
yeah,
aside-
no.
okay,
Like
aside
if I
from-
would have seen him see it, and it was sticking up, and it looked like it was in a keyhole, I would have said, if it's in a keyhole, you might want to.
So aside from that,
Uh,
everything else is just loot.
Yeah.
What, Cody?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I would have got Kaz to try to open that for me.
Yeah, if you thought it was a thing, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
mostly because I think it's cursed and he's already there, so why not?
Okay. Well, so if you everything else, that was the only thing to find in these two rooms. So other than looting everything, I'll tally that up in the XP. But yep, that's we'll call it for here.
And how much gold did you find?
So let's see. We have on the table there was 85 gold, 91 silver, and 220 copper. And we'll see what everybody else has. So
Alright.
Did I find anything on what's his name?
The big dude.
Uktaro, he has
Uktaro.
aside from just his his standard scimitar and dagger and whatever, he has an explorer pack and thieves tools.
Flashy.
Which yeah, I can go ahead and slam those in your inventory, and then you have
Who's
the
inventory?
let's see,
If you want
you
them.
you if you want them, you're the one that like.
No, I'm gonna basically collect those things and I
Okay.
will place them in the other room just to pile up the loot.
And it looks like between all the other bandits, they only have 7 gold coins scattered on them. Most of their gold was on the table for
The betting
betting.
table.
And the people that were sleeping, those were the people that lost the bets and they were pretty broke.
If no one else has any objection, I firmly believe we should just compile what we find in here, as we may need it to save our lives at some point.
Agreed.
Let's not forget we're on a contract and we're getting paid already. We can
Okay.
always split this up at any point in time.
So do you want to just, somebody wants to keep a running tab of what you found?
Sure.
Be the secretary.
I can do it if you don't want to, Jess, but I'm okay with you doing it too.
Yeah,
I'm bad at keeping lists.
I can do that.
Did you already record down what I said?
I don't remember the coin.
Okay, so on top of with the 7 that you found on the bodies, you guys found 92 gold, 91 silver, 220 copper, a silver ring, and then an explorer's pack and thieves tools.
And then a scimitar and a dagger. And then
Yep, if you want to take the
We
scimitar and the
don't-
dagger, and they're all wearing. Let's see. I can tell you what kind of armor if you want to rip them off.
do
Them,
they
but
can we tell if any of the weapons look finely crafted?
no, these guys were all failed actors. They're pretty poor.
Okay, so they look like cheap shit.
Yeah, and they were wearing the main guy was wearing studded leather, but everybody else was not wearing any leather really at all, armor at all.
Do we recognize the doppelgangers as doppelgangers? Is that a common thing?
Yeah,
think we would have
you, it's not I wouldn't say common, but you and Harvester would definitely recognize them due to your backgrounds.
Are they like they're monstrous? Are they normally a civilized race that live in cities, or are they like?
They can live in the cities, but if they do, they are shape changed, so most people don't recognize them.
Right, but they're not are they immediately prosecuted in cities like Waterdeep for being what they are? Are they a protected race? You know what I'm saying? Or
No,
Right.
doppelgangers by nature are actually neutral, so they're not kill on sight.
right,
And
okay,
a lot
that's
of
what I-
things aren't, because you can find things that would normally be evil races like goblins and whatnot working in bars and
Right.
stuff. So
Right. I was just double checking, because a devil, obviously a devil or a demon would be.
yep, but he's just a monstrosity. So
Yep.
so let's see here. That was 500 XP each.
Really surprised that a doppelganger. Wow, I went Australian there. Sorry.
You did. I noticed that. I was like,
Really surprised that a doppelganger would be a failed actor. You would think that would not be the case.
Can you use the totals for level 5?
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, I don't have any XP for level 5, so what level should we
Sure.
be at? Or XP, I mean, Hillary should we be at? And then I can look up.
So at level 5, it's 14,000 to get to 6. So your total is 6,500 to start. So you guys will now be at 7,000 out of 14,000.
7.
We just got 1,500 each.
No. You got 500
No.
each. It was 6,500. Now you got
Oh,
7,000.
7,000.
Yeah, that was a
14,000
2,000 XP encounter.
for next level.
I was gonna say we better not gotten 1,500 because that was too easy.
I
We
know
fucking
it
mowed
is
those guys down.
You guys are a lot stronger than you should be. So I was like poking around. I was like, let's just experiment first.
No, that was a cool.
Yeah,
first
all
encounter.
I really did there was just added one
Was.
extra bandit of each, which was like nothing because they were basically, like a very weak, just to see. And I was like, all right. But the point of the dungeon isn't to just throw a ton of encounters at you, like, or throw a bunch of hard ones. It's to throw just a lot of them over and over again to slowly. Like, you guys didn't really take a
Right.
ton of damage, but there were spell slots burned, so the resources
we
going down
used
is
resources
good.
for sure.
Yep,
For sure.
absolutely.
And Cody did crit twice.
Yeah, he did.
We all did some damage.
I did a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
Maddox wasn't
Wow.
doing so great today, unfortunately.
That's not true. He
No
did like
monsters.
20 plus damage
He
both
did.
times getting hit.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right. He did get
That's
sneak
pretty
attack off
good.
multiple times, so it's still good damage.
But the
Yeah,
skill
and
part was
he is fucking crippled with the longsword in his offhand, so he still did
I
pretty
was just
good.
gonna say you can blame it on the cursed blade in your hand. It's fine.
If it makes me feel any better, when we played Pathfinder, I think I literally went 3 whole encounters without actually hitting anyone.
And
It's
when he
funny
says
too
three
because
whole
there
encounters,
was
he
plenty
means
of times.
three nights of encounters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's plenty of times where he would get his whatever they call it over there, not sneak attack, whatever it is, trick attack. He would get the trick attack and then miss the attack, so it literally still did nothing.
So
Yeah.
when he says that, it means we played 18 hours worth of Pathfinder and he didn't hit anybody,
Yeah.
Correct.
which is why we were like, "Hey, he crit, good."
Yeah. Everyone's like, yeah,
And there was there was a whole night of combat in Eberron where he was missing every single attack he
There was
did.
an absolute
That's true.
Eberron night too.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So yeah, I'm
Oh,
glad you got some stuff.
That same night, I fell down the stairs and like almost tore down a building too. So I mean, there's that. You know.
Speaking of Eberron, I was taking a shower yesterday and I had like ideas just started popping in my head for how that campaign is going to continue.
Yeah.
Dude,
As the
I'm not gonna lie. I am like, I've been jonesing for that campaign to kick back up. Like jonesing bad.
I have some really
do
good
you
ideas
have
for
any
this
idea how long I've been waiting for that fucking campaign to start up again?
Did you see what I tagged you guys in on Facebook, Garrett?
I didn't.
It
You
says
should go look.
when the campaign ends at 2 a.m. on a cliffhanger, and it's of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory
Yeah.
going,
I don't need sleep. I
don't
need answers.
sleep. I need answers.
Was this recent? Oh,
Yeah,
I see it.
yeah.
It's basically he goes, and this is Jess at the end of our last
Eberron
session.
session, yeah.
That's awesome.
But anyway, to finish up the thing, she kind of looks around and she goes, I don't suppose we could use a short rest. I guess I could.
Yeah, you could. If you do the math, there were 11 figures that showed up in the other room, and you killed 11 figures. So it might be safe, but there is another door in the other room that you haven't gone down, so who knows what's in there.
Oh, that's fine. I won't.
Of course, we haven't gone down. Now the question is, will that give you the ability to remove a curse?
A short rest is not gonna. They won't be able to change the spells.
No, it was to heal, darling.
Yeah.
Is what I'm asking.
Everybody can get stuff. Well, you and Izanagi both get things back on a short rest.
If not, I can just use.
And in fact,
Short rest.
actually, even Bastion, he'll get back his channel divinity.
I will, yeah. A short rest is not a bad idea.
Yeah, if you guys would
It's
like,
simply-
you
it's
can
simply
probably.
an hour.
Yeah, you guys could like go in that room, close the door, throw the table up against the door, and take a short rest. It seems pretty safe, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if we rest, I get
Yeah, you'll get your action surge. back.
period truth again. Yeah.
Well,
Which would be really
I-
useful.
I
I
can
don't
take care of
see.
some of
I
these
don't
wounds.
see any downside to spending a little extra time taking our time. So to
Yeah,
speak.
perfect. So yeah, I went and triggered a short rest. You guys can, if you took damage, you can roll hit dice if you
Yes,
want.
please.
Are we still going? I thought you said, are we done or?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. Okay.
Nice, full heals. Yeah, it's 1:30. I know you just slept and
Oh,
everything,
cool.
but this is pretty late for both
Yeah.
Cody and Maddox.
I know. It was cool. I hope everybody has. This is a cool campaign.
Thank you.
So this is taking over what game?
This is not. It's, unfortunately,
No, this is taking over what
Unfortunately.
game?
unfortunately,
No,
it's
this-
not. If we
It is
didn't
taking
just
over what
bring,
game?
if we
If
didn't
we
just
didn't
bring
just bring
Steve
in
and
two
Jacqueline in,
brand
who are
new
brand new
people,
to it, I would have
yeah.
been fine with playing this instead of the other one.
Yeah.
So we can put the other game on hold then.
If you want me to drive that,
I'm sure Jess doesn't mind
too,
playing
I can
instead
do
of
that
DMing.
do you want me to drive them away too?
Oh my God,
I
Gary.
heard, I
Did you
heard,
hear
I
about
heard.
that?
I haven't,
That
I
was-
haven't commented. I heard, but I haven't commented.
That was purely accidental. Like in
You wanna know
in
what? I get,
no-
I get it. I get it. You boomer. Maddox, you
normally
boomer.
in like every situation ever, I've always messaged Maddox on the side. This is the first time ever that I tagged him and messaged him in the public chat, so he probably just didn't even notice.
My only comment is Maddox, you're a boomer when it comes to technology, but you're not. I don't think you're saying anything other people didn't feel slightly anyway.
I know, but I said it, and I'm like, because I was trying to do my backstory for this thing, and then he just like he comes on and he's complaining. I'm like, okay, he's complaining about something again. All right, I'm just gonna try to tune him out while I'm doing this. And then Pete asked me something. I was like, man, I said I'm just trying to do this thing. I'm just trying to, he just keeps complaining about something.
He's like, he's like, I'm just trying to focus, but I'm trying to tune him out because he complains about stuff all the time. And then he's like, are we gonna play yet? Because we're waiting to see if we're gonna play. And unfortunately, there was no time to cover up for that because I said my thing and I stood up and walked to like take the dogs out. So when I came back in, Jess was like, Maddox said some stuff. I was like, oh man, and I'm like, what could Maddox have possibly said? Like,
I know
he's
like
not
the
mean.
nicest person on the planet.
Right,
He's fucking
so-
Canadian. He's Canadian for fuck's sake. He's
And
Right.
it's funny.
First
I think
ever.
it's funny though because like an hour before this happened, I looked at Jess. I was like, "Do you think Moose is gonna come?" Because honestly, I would totally be fine with Moose dropping the campaign. He's not really adding much to it. And then this happened, and he left. I was like, "Hey, that was not the best way to do it, but I guess thanks, Maddox."
I don't dislike Moose. He just seems a little flaky. That's all.
He's
That's
flaky.
flaky, but
He does.
He's
also
a
was like-
younger kid, and he's actually
Is he
told me
younger?
about how he likes the campaign and how he was thinking about changing up his character a little bit because it doesn't really.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
that's the reason why I said it. He's not role playing a life cleric at all.
Yeah,
You
like,
know?
and
I was like,
I've
he should have been
talking to him
something else.
about it and kind of like reflavor his
Yeah.
dude to kind of like fit his backstory still, but kind of like play whatever.
It is
And-
unfortunate that he was playing two D&D campaigns, and the other one was a terrible experience, and ours was a good experience.
Yeah.
And then he just that kind of happened. It does suck.
I have nothing against Moose. I think he's a cool dude. I do, however, think that